Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of our Space Chat podcast. Today is the 3rd of July, 2026. This is going out to YouTube and Twitch today. So if you're joining us on either of those streams, feel free to leave comments. We will see them. They won't show up in the YouTube chat, but we will see them if you're not on YouTube. Topics today: how a giant planet survived its star's death, then migrated inward. Quite an interesting subject, because this is obviously going to happen to us one day. Well, not to us, but to our planet anyway. Hi, Audie. How you doing?
Not bad, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, good. Yes. Yeah. Just doing the intro, Audie. I was just saying we've got the first topic: how a giant planet survived its star's death, then migrated inward. As I was saying, this is something that's going to affect our planet one day. So, interesting kind of topic. Nearby super Earth may be a better candidate for life than previously thought. This is using the Hobby Alberley telescope at McDonald Observatory. And astronomers have taken a closer look at that nearby exoplanet and discovered it may be more Earth-like than previously thought. So we'll be looking at that hopefully today. And finally, Earth microbes can survive individual Martian hazards and evade astronaut immune systems. So interesting subject there again, because obviously we're expecting humans to go to Mars fairly soon, and that could be a potential hazard. I don't know. It sounds a bit ominous. Yeah. So how's your week been, Audie?
Not bad, brother. Not bad.
Yeah, good.
Wet down this side of the planet.
I heard. Yeah. Somebody was saying in chat the other day that they were expecting rain. I think it might have been Alice. And I said, well, that's probably a good thing, isn't it? Because, you need rain in Australia. And they were saying, well, actually, we're going to be facing floods.
We got half a month's worth in one day, twice.
Yeah. Wow.
2 days in a row. So, yeah.
Wow.
It's all good. I wasn't outside in it, but I had to deal with all the runoff and mud and shit at work.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I suppose a quarry is a pretty good place for trapping water, really, because most of them turn into lakes eventually, don't they? When they're not used anymore.
Because you're digging a hole, all the water collects in the center of the hole. So when the quarry's running, they pump out the water and they use it for like dust suppression and other stuff.
I see. Yeah. The
moment that they stop running the quarry, it turns into it's a very deep lake, basically. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks for sharing the stream, Audie. Hopefully we might get some people over from your stream.
Yeah, we usually only get 1 or 2, but that's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, it is what it is. I can't post on Blade Runner, I don't think. Oh, I can, maybe. Let's see. They might not like it, but anyway.
Our regular co-host will be here. I heard him I was having a vague chat with him in Discord.
Who's that, Oddie?
Mal.
Oh, Mal. Good. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I didn't know if you were talking about this week or last week, though. That's the only thing.
No. Yeah, I had a quick look in Discord on tomorrow's channel, and yeah, Mal popped in, and we had a bit of a brief discussion about Bad Boy Bubby, a movie that was made where I used to live down here in one of the suburbs. A little bit Twisted, it's an alternative film, but yeah, we'll leave that topic
Yeah,
alone. It's not really science-based or space-based, but yeah.
I don't know if I've heard of that, or I'm pretty sure I haven't seen it.
Yeah, no, it's sort of a cult classic here. Yeah, in the trailer they call it a comedy, but this guy does twisted stuff.
Yeah.
He was trapped in his house for 30 years by his mum because she told him that outside the house there's noxious gases. So every day she left to go and do stuff like shopping and shit like that, she'd put on a gas mask and leave the house. And then when she came back, she'd come back with the gas mask on and put it down. But there's no noxious gas. It was just to make sure he wouldn't leave.
Okay. Yeah.
Twisted in that kind of way, not twisted funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know if we got our watch party tomorrow or not? I haven't heard much about that or seen much.
Yes, we do. And the movie is Obsession.
Oh, okay. I thought that was last week for some reason. Okay.
It was supposed to be last week, but he didn't realize that it was still unavailable. It's still on in the cinema here.
That's right. I saw you say that. Now I think about it. Yeah.
But one of his friends jumped on and said, no, definitely available here on one of the streaming platforms. So I think it's a go.
Oh, okay. Good.
It's a plan. He didn't put a poll up like normal. That's why there wasn't as much visuals about it. And I noticed that not as many people were jumping on his Discord this week, even though it's got a fair few more members. So
I saw that. I noticed that as well. Yeah. It was definitely busier before, wasn't it? I don't know why that is. But anyway, hopefully we'll get some people there. I did notice it was quieter. I don't know why that would be.
Oh, it is what is it? July 4th over there today.
Okay, yes, yep.
That may have an effect, I'm guessing.
Yeah, maybe. Hi, tomorrow.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah, good. You?
Yeah, I'm just doing the whole working thing. I started working doing IT stuff, like I'm a computer service technician type deal. So I've been doing that and just making money.
Awesome.
Good. That's good.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, I'm fucking jonesing though. I haven't had a cigarette in like fucking 3 hours.
Okay. So how did you get into that then? How did you start that up? Or did you go to work somebody else who already had a business?
Yeah, so what I did was I was trying, I think I was telling you guys one of the streams that I was actually trying to get into IT. That's what I'm good at and it pays well. And fucking I was doing Uber Eats and DoorDash and all that. And then Uber Eats wouldn't let me work for them anymore because like the stupid they changed their policy on how many like your percentage for cancellation rating that you can have, and they set it to like 20%. So like it's really easy to get a shitty cancellation rate because a lot of stupid shit happens when you do Uber Eats, where like the restaurant will be closed or whatever, and you have to cancel. So I was unjustly, not allowed to work for them anymore, which really fucked me because that was my big money maker. Like I could make like $100 in a night doing that, on a good night, whatever. But now screwed. I tried to do DoorDash, and they wouldn't. Like DoorDash sucks. Like the pay sucks really bad. You barely can make money at all. It's like a waste of fucking time and gas. So I got fed up, dude. I was like, you know what? I'm sick of this shit. I'm older now, and I'm a grown ass adult. I need to like find something because like I noticed that as time goes by, if I don't do anything, nothing will happen. You know what I mean? It's just not gonna just happen for me. I have to do something, right? So I just literally was like, I don't care how I sound or how I look. I'm going to call every computer store in my area and like 20 miles from me or whatever. and just put myself out there and say, hey, listen, I don't have a degree into this stuff. I'm self-taught, but I need a job. And I got a bunch of leads. I was told to, oh, we're not hiring right now, but we will. And they told me to send emails off to them and stuff like that. So I did. But then one guy that I contacted, he actually, I gave him my whole spiel, and he's like, yeah, that's funny that you're calling or whatever. I actually am trying to ramp up my business currently, and I'm actually looking for someone to work for me. Or work alongside me as like a 1099 contractor. I was like, oh, cool, perfect. So yeah, I started working with him doing his jobs through his business. It's all house calls. So we go to different people's houses and just help them with their computer issues and printer issues and all that good stuff. So tech support stuff. And then and I've been doing that for a good like two or 3 weeks. And yeah, I just did like one of my first service calls by myself just now, and then I'm going to be doing like fully my own jobs like this time next week. So I'll be making more money because right now I'm like getting training money. But yeah, so it worked out, and I'm actually doing good for myself, and I hope it continues to work out.
Yeah, yeah, me too. Good, well done.
It's not like you're going to lose.
Thank you. Yeah,
there's going to be heaps of work for you. So good on you. Yeah, man. I'm glad you turned your audio off, because for someone into tech, your audio is pretty atrocious today, brother.
I'm guessing he's driving or something, probably. I don't know.
It's tolerable, but yeah. I like giving tomorrow shit about his audio. It's funny.
No, sorry. I was muted, dude. What you're hearing is probably my AC hitting me in the ear because I have an earbud on.
Yeah.
So,
oh yeah.
But I'll stay muted. I just had to get a lot of information out, but now you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
On.
Yeah, no, that's good. Well done. I'm pleased for you. Hope it works out.
Hey, thanks. That's really nice of you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Now you know what you've got to do, Andy.
Sorry?
Now you know what you've got to do, brother.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
That's not quite your style, though, is it? Like you're more, running websites and shit like that. It's not the
designing, building. Yeah. Although that's, I don't know, that's all going to change, isn't it? Because all this AI stuff. I mean,
which is poor, because iOS versions are, we can tell the difference currently, and they're shit. It runs on consensus, so you don't get specialized platforms as much.
No,
it feels more like an act rather than a real. Someone put their heart and soul into it. You can sort of tell the difference. I don't know how to explain that better than that.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. I'll be right back.
Yeah, so I'm looking. I'll see what I can find. I don't know yet. I haven't found anything. I'm still applying for jobs. I applied for one today, as a matter of fact, but I haven't got anything yet. But it took me ages to get the last job, but that was a really good job and good money. So there's always hope.
Yeah. Might have to settle for less in the end, which is annoying.
Yeah, well, I even offered to work for less. For them, they advertised another job, which was less money, and I applied for that and didn't get it.
Yeah, okay.
And that was as far as I was prepared to go.
Yeah. Yeah, my father had a business as a bakery, his dual apprenticeship, his masterclass, had had what do you call it? Mate, we had people come over from UK to go to his shop here in Glenelg, it was like high quality. Sold his business and then thought, oh fuck it, I'll go and be a baker for Baker's Delight, which is like a corporate bakery here, like they're in supermarket and shit like that. Yeah, and they ended up just paying him standard baker's rates for somebody that's run their own business has masterclass skills, not just a baker's apprentice, but a full chef as well. And yeah, I mean, had to lower his standard basically for a little bit.
Yeah.
Fully retired now, but
Yeah.
they wanted to do the same to me at my current job. To pay me the standard. So fuck
well,
you.
They'll try it.
Yeah, and
They'll try it.
Experience. You can pay for your experience, assholes. So,
yeah, they'll try it. They'll try it. See what they can get away with. I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm still having pay issues. It's all officially sorted, but then when I check my bank account, I haven't actually been paid yet since going on the books.
No way.
Yeah, or received a pay slip. I thought I had been, but it was just my savings I was dipping into.
Aye.
I've been promptly assured that will be rectified. What's the word I was looking for there? Fuck, brain fart. Yeah, rectified promptly. So,
Okay.
Wow. It will be.
Yeah, well, they owe you the money, you know, regardless.
Since being on the books, I've pretty much fully changed their systems around and everything just to make everything more efficient. I've still got lots more I can do. I'm not stupid. I'm not giving all my secrets away. But, yeah, they can tell that I'm worth what they pay for now.
Yeah, that's good. At the end of the week, I think I always feel like I want to feel like I've earned my wages, you know.
Yeah, I agree. I told someone I become manager where I work last night and got basically shat on because I don't know any managers that are good. They just sit there on their phones and dribble their, and then just lord over the people underneath them. Fucking, that is not my experience as a manager at all, man. I've totally freaking reconditioned this business I work for. Mate, lead by example.
Yeah.
I can't expect the lackeys that I want to do things to just do them without showing them how and getting into the nitty-gritty myself,
Yeah.
Like you just said, I need to show something for what I'm doing. Yeah,
well, hopefully they value you. Yeah, hopefully they value you and you feel that you're earning your money. You know, I think both of those things are quite important. The manager is still, I don't know, maybe sometimes, Mal.
I have got a way around that one too, Mal. I've got maintenance for my daughter. I have to have the weekends off. Sorry, fellas.
Yeah.
Thinking ahead, brother. Thinking ahead.
Yeah.
So what have you guys been up to?
Retail manager. So that was the difference.
Chillaxing?
I have been. Tomorrow I've been still trying to arrange to get my car fixed and stuff like that this week, and I've had the work done and everything's done now. But I've been chasing around trying to sort that out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry, tomorrow there's a bit of a delay for us. So I'll try to give
you're fine.
Now we'll just have massive gaps every few minutes.
Yeah, maybe a bit of delay. That's what happens sometimes. How you doing, Mal? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Hope you're coming up sometime when you feel like it. Got some.
I totally forgot that. I totally forgot when I minimized the window or put it in the background. It cuts off my audio. My bad.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, I was just saying you're fine on the delay thing. I was just saying, my car has actually been having for a long time. It's had overheating issues, so I stopped using my car. I started using my mom's car, but Yeah, I need to fix my car's. I think my radiator fan isn't working properly because I turned
Right.
on the heater. I let my car idle, and then I was watching the fan, and the fan literally turned on for a second, and immediately stopped. So it's either the fan is broken, or it's the like the controller that controls the fan.
Or it's an airlock and it's got no, it's not sensing the water properly.
Yeah, I mean, like that could be a possibility that it's like the thermostat, but the thermostat is opening, I believe, because the whole system, the in and out to the engine, is all hot, which means that the water is flowing from hot side to where it should be being cooled, but it's not cooling. So that seems to me like there's a cooling issue because of the fan.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Because like if the thermostat wasn't opening, one side of the hoses would be hot, the hot side, and then one side would be cool because it's not opening, so it wouldn't let hot liquid through to the other side.
Yeah, you can also see by taking the cap off, if you've got backflow to the radiator, then it's obviously circulating.
Right. Yeah, no. It's the problem is it's boiling the water because I've been putting water in my radiator. It's boiling the water, which should not be happening.
Yeah, that means you don't have enough pressure, like your cap's leaking, or like
head gasket. It could be pressurizing.
Like I said, the fan is never staying on, and that's the fan's job is to cool the radiator. So I believe that's the issue. I think the fan has stopped working. This car has 300,000 plus miles on it. So
yeah. Hey, guys, how you doing?
The fan's not supposed to kick on for a second and then kick off. It's supposed to stay on when it turns on.
Yeah. Hey, Gads, how you doing?
Hot.
Yeah, it's hot here as well again.
Gadwin, you motherfucker.
Mate, I've got a blanket on and it's 5 degrees
Gadwin?
Celsius here. Just got to rub that in.
It's 35.5 here.
Oh, lovely temperature. Fuck yeah.
Fuck no.
What is it, 35, Gads?
We don't know Celsius, dude.
Yes, you do.
We don't know Celsius,
we
man.
do.
Why are you talking Celsius?
They
do.
America's
do,
the only people who don't use Celsius.
Yeah, that's right. Pretty much now, isn't it? Yeah. It's a crazy system anyway. 32 for freezing and 212 for boiling, whereas Celsius is obviously 0 for freezing and 100 for boiling. Makes so much more sense and so much easier to work out things.
No, it's just like the metric system. Count by tens versus counting by 12.
Hey, says you.
Yeah.
That's all I know. That's all I know is the American.
If you had to count out and then divide up like feet versus meters, like take meters any day.
I only know feet and inches from Dungeons and Dragons. That's a kid. Yeah.
Take a maths class, says Mel. Yeah. So yeah,
you're the only mathematician here, Mel.
I'm surprised that you know metric measurements like that, Gads.
Well, it should be easy. It's just tens. Everything's tens.
Yeah, everything's tens.
Like thousands, and then just the next unit measurement.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It is easier, I think.
They do teach us that here in school. Well, they did when I was in school, but that was the 90s. Whenever.
Okay. Yeah.
I learned that.
Yeah.
I think they were going to try to convert. They were going to convert us over, but I think capitalism is more the force that should be able to convert us over. Because we order things from all around the world, and nobody else makes anything that's standard. It's all metric. So then when we buy shit, then like we have to have metric now for like our cars and stuff, like Toyotas and all that.
Like, metric. Because I watch, there's a guy on YouTube, the number 2 vintage. He repairs motorbikes and things, and all of his spanners are in metric. 17 mil, 12 mil. So obviously, people are getting used to metric in time.
If you're in the automotive business, more so, or in automotive things and such.
And you work on Japanese motorcycles or something, you have to know metric, I would think.
Well, you just figure out the sockets. Okay, it's not the 12 millimeter. Must be a 13.
Yeah. Well, it's more than that. It's like converting from imperial to metric. So, for example, I think it's ½ inch is around 13 mil. Pretty close fit. It's not exact.
I think 12 mil is actually closer. I think it's 12 mil is the ½ inch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 12 won't fit a ½ inch because it's 12.5 mil or 12.6.
Yeah, that's right. You need a 13, which is loose. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know or knew about this shit with Hitachi and stuff? Are they metric or imperial? No. I know Hitachi is metric, but
all metric.
Yeah, well, Volvo, they seem to be imperial, but Volvo I would have expected to be metric.
Well, that's German.
Excavated. Yeah, well, so they should be freaking metric.
Yeah.
You'd think.
I couldn't find the right spanner the other day. Might have just been my boss's toolkit missing a few spanners. Yeah,
maybe.
Just crossed my mind. 6 fingers.
6 fingers, yeah. Rough kind of measurement. Yeah, we did in the 70s. We went metric in 1971 when we joined the Commonwealth, as it was then. Oh, hi, Daniel, by the way, in the chat on YouTube.
I'm still trying to figure out what a stone is. He weighs a 3 stone or whatever it is. Scottish, nice.
Don't you know?
Picking up rocks.
Don't you know stones then?
No, not at all. I have no idea.
And you're probably like what, 5 stone or so?
Yeah. That's strange.
How much does a stone weigh? I've got lots of, mate, I crash stones for a living. I got lots of different weighing stones.
Yeah. So yeah, let me see. We shall soon find out.
Oh, nice.
What? 1 stone is 14 pounds. That's right. Yeah.
Oh, fucking good on you, mate. He gives me the answer in pounds. Fucking hell.
You're more like 14 stone. Yeah.
What do you want it in, Oddie?
Well, I don't need it in the weight scale that I only know for measuring cannabis. Pounds and ounces. Kilos, brother. Kilos and grams.
Keys.
Yeah, so it's 63.50 grams to a stone.
Oh, that's pretty light then.
Yeah. An average what's an average person, Gads? I don't know, 10 stone? No, more probably.
Yeah.
12 stone?
Yeah, so 10 stone would be 140 pounds. So
yeah.
You're probably about 5 stone, what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere around that 5, 6 stone.
Yeah.
There you go.
They're 15 to 16 stone. My God, my brain's not working right now. This heat here is unbearable.
Is it different between American stone and UK stone, that kind of thing? Like often happens?
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Well, here we stone you to death. Over there, it's a weight system.
Yeah.
That's fun. That's another funny thing. Yeah, there are differences between American is it miles? All kinds of measurements. Gallon,
miles,
ton.
Oh, there's lots of them that are different. I don't know how the hell that happened, but it did.
Freaking hard candy's even melting. Oh my God.
Yeah. It was very hot here, Gads. It was up to almost 40 degrees. Then it cooled off for a bit, for about a week. or less than a week, and now the temperatures are back up again.
It's gonna be. This is gonna be like this for the next 6-7 weeks.
Yeah. 6.35 kilograms. Yeah, that's right, Mel. About that.
The other day, and the vehicle said it was 40 PC, almost.
43. Yeah. Wow. I saw that on the news about them all gathering in New York for Taylor Swift's wedding or whatever, and it's sweltering.
Oh, I think that's I thought that was a decoy.
Well, I mean, I can't really say what I want to say. She's been around a bit. Let's put it that way.
Well, yeah. So what? We all have.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think they're saying the wedding's there, getting everybody to think the wedding's there, but they're actually somewhere else. So that way, all the paparazzi's there at the main one, and it doesn't bother them at their real wedding.
Okay, maybe. Yeah, makes sense, I suppose. American education.
The paparazzi is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's one of the things. When people wish that they were rich, that's one of the things that they don't take into account is what goes with being rich and famous like that, where they can't even go out to the local shops or walk down the street.
Drama or not, if you're going to give them stuff, they're going to follow you. But then look at Keanu Reeves. He can walk through town, ride the subway, everything, and nobody bothers him.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's pretty cool.
There are some people who can, I suppose.
There's quite a lot of them, and they just dress in like kind of plain street clothes, put a hat on, just dress down. I mean,
yeah.
There's a lot of men who want attention, and they act like they don't want it. Oh, those people taking my pictures. Oh, I hate it. Oh, smile, pose. You know.
Yeah. I saw one like that the other day where it looked like there were, I don't know, 100 camera flashes going off all at once, and this, I forget who it was now, Dia Lupa, I think it was walking along, obviously all made up and in a nice outfit and everything, and making out that she didn't like the attention, but obviously you're going to get attention if you go out like that. And she had bodyguards all around her, and they were clambering to block people, and it's all a bit
like good attention.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're getting like some good attention for just doing something at work or something like that, but like, hey, Andy did this at work, and you're just all smile, you kind of look bashful, probably look down the floor, but you like it.
That's a good question, Daniel. Which system is used for spacing? All of them, yeah, but predominantly the most important one when you're referring to space is Kelvin. And the reason for that is because absolute zero is 0 degrees Kelvin, which is minus 273 centigrade. But most things in the universe are measured in Kelvin, which is a strange scale if you don't know it. There's also another one called Rankine.
Yeah. It's a really large scale, where ours is more of a
yes, it is. Yeah,
like basic temperature.
Yeah, there's also Rankine, which is another temperature scale, which is used in refrigeration, but not so much in space terms. Kelvin is the one that is referred to mostly in space. Even if you said absolute zero, and you specified it as minus 273 centigrade, that everybody would know automatically that that's 0 degrees Kelvin, or I would anyway. But I'm a refrigeration engineer, so I suppose I'm cheating a bit. Hi, Mal.
Mal, you're lucky I'm not in Wales, because I'd go get a camera. I just follow you around, just annoy the shit out of you. Just snap pictures. Come on, Mal.
For screws, etc. Okay, so in terms of ISS and stuff, I think metric. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Yeah, it's metric.
I think metric.
It's more universal.
I would think it would have to be metric, because it's a joint operation. It's not just American, the International Space Station, and I'm using that as an example. it's a joint venture between lots of countries, and so I would think almost certainly that would be metric. Yeah, it's a good question though.
I did try to let it slip that what you were describing wasn't the system that he asked for before, Andy, but it was a good point. So, with Kelvin. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, I didn't understand the question fully, but anyway, we got there. Yeah, never mind.
Hey, maybe in the Orc cloud.
In the Orc cloud, yeah.
Yeah, that's about more likely for the star or a planet to survive star death.
Yeah. How you doing, Mal? Have you muted yourself again? I bet you have. I bet
Turn it on now.
Now it goes on your head, not your head. I mean,
Shut up, you.
there you go. There you go.
How you going, brother? Awesome.
How's it going, Mal?
Worse. I just spent another. My dog's just a money pit. Now.
They are,
These
aren't
allergies and stuff. Oh my god. Yeah. So.
as bad as having children.
And no,
very expensive. Yeah, I'd rather have a dog. Well, I'm older now. I've done all my kids thing, but very expensive. You got to have pet insurance. No,
yeah,
you got to have. You got to have that. There's no way you could not have
unless
it.
you can afford to just.
I've never had pet insurance for any animal. It lived its lifespan.
You couldn't afford. You would in this country,
got hit by vehicles.
You would in this country.
If they got sick, I mean, it's just 35 cents. And
what for a bullet round? How are you going to do? What do you mean, 35 cents?
American way. America.
I think you got it right there, brother.
I think I know what you mean. But over here, Gads, the veterinary clinics are ridiculously expensive. You could not afford to have a pet and not have insurance.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I wouldn't go to a vet like this. Just like
Not
if I
normal
could treat it
people,
with over-the-counter things and manage it. Then,
Yeah.
I mean, sorry about your luck, buddy. I'm not spending a small fortune for a dog.
I agree.
Spend a small fortune on this one. He's brilliant,
It's
But
the
he
old
has
yellow way.
like pollen allergies and things like that. Oh, it's fucking just money, non-stop.
Yeah.
Bugger.
Yeah. Makes life difficult, doesn't it?
Well, it does when you're us and you're not well off or anything,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well, you bought an expensive dog to begin with, French user. Let's see, my ex-wife, when she bought two of them, it was like $3,000 for both of them, so about $1,500 a piece.
Yeah, this one was nearly $2,000.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
I call him a little shit.
Yeah, they are. But you
Can't
just
you-
love them. They're just these little fat little like pigs laying on the floor, snoring away. But you love them, and you just start petting them, and they snore more.
It always reminds me of my eldest son when somebody says little shit. When he was, I think it was 18 months old, we had a health visitor come round and assess him to make sure everything was okay or whatever. And the health visitor was talking to him, and she said to him, he said something about his mum and dad or whatever, and she said, "Oh, that's nice." She said, "What does your daddy call you?" And he said, "A cheeky chicken." She said, "Oh, that's nice. What does mummy call you?" He said, "A little shit." That was at 18 months. We nearly fell off the chair. I mean, my God, what a thing to say.
I call my dog all sorts of names except his name.
And then once he got her attention and she was interested in what he was saying, he said, "And my dad hits me with a big stick and pushes me down the stairs."
I like him already.
Oh my God. This is so I think pretty sure he was 18 months old or something. And it was just incredible. I don't know where it came from, and obviously very embarrassing and awkward. Because even if I was guilty of that, that my response would still be the same. Like, of course I don't do that. That's ridiculous. But you know what I mean?
A mandated reporter.
Yeah. Yeah, difficult situation. Anyway, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I think you're safe now.
Long time ago.
It was. Yeah. Do you want to tackle one of these topics, Soddy, or not? And Mal?
Up to you, brother. I read them. Yeah.
How did you get on with them?
I liked how Earth microbes.
Yeah.
The third one. I was reading a link which doesn't make coherent sense. Earth microbes can survive individual Martian hazards and evade astronaut immune systems because they've evolved. Any that have survived, like haven't actually survived on Mars, but we've put them through artificial environments to simulate Mars, and because these microbes evolve quickly enough and have to deal with the harsher climates and harsher conditions, it means that they're stronger and will do a lot more detriment to any astronauts or humans that might start living on Mars. Like any microbes that cohabitate with them. That's kind of impressive. Like they've got to deal with more radiation and chlorates and shit like that. This is all off memory. I don't have any notes, but because they got dealing with all these harsher conditions, then when they actually a human host, they've got a lot more arsenal basically in their weaponry. And they'll take out the humans a lot faster, and because we won't have the defense. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It doesn't seem like that much, but bacteria
I don't know.
That evolve
I don't know if you read up on it.
With it.
Yeah, but they replicate every 20 minutes. They have offspring, and they have hundreds. So
we live with them already. I mean, we'd evolve as they evolve.
Yeah, I know, but our evolution is a slower process because we've got 100.
Well, not at the bacterial level. Our whole bodies are covered in bacteria, trillions of bacteria in our gut alone and such.
Shit.
When something new comes along, it knocks us for 6.
Yeah,
that's the issue.
These
things are getting immunity to it, though. But if it's evolving alongside us as it's part of us, then I mean, we'll adapt. Like the phage warfare, how phages evolve extremely quickly to counteract any other bad things.
That's always been the risk, hasn't it, with space exploration and travel, is that they might bring something back that we've never been exposed to and could wipe us out potentially.
Due to bacteriophages, half the life on the planet
I think
Earth
they're very careful because it might go the other way.
And the other way, yeah, correct.
I think they're very careful because of that.
Yeah, well, both ways. I think. Obviously, we don't want to contaminate other planets, but equally, we don't want to bring anything back from another planet that's potentially could wipe us out. Because
my own personal opinion is we've contaminated this one.
Yeah, well, this is ours pretty contaminated already, isn't it? Yeah,
we've contaminated Earth.
We're not going anywhere near Mars anytime soon. Like that's still a moonshot.
Well, what they're doing now is they're shifting focus, and everyone now we're going to the moon. Yeah. Now they've realised that they can't go to Mars, so they're going to the moon now.
It was because
the moon is
a certain window when Mars is ahead of the Earth in their rotation of the orbit, and then we basically shoot out, or Earth's ahead of Mars. We shoot out and basically intercept Mars as it's coming by. And it takes 6 months. And
6 months is the shortest journey. Yeah.
But then that window doesn't come around to another year until we can jump. They could jump back.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And you can only do it every now and again, can't you?
Yeah, you don't want to do it when Earth's on one side of the sun and Mars is on the other side. Like
that's not a good plan.
Yeah, no, that's not.
I mean, it's
And
kind of or that, or you go to where Earth's orbit is and just got to basically float there and wait until Earth comes around.
Yeah.
and equally,
5 billion.
if you equally if you do it at the wrong time, you're looking at a 2 to 3 year journey. Then.
Yep.
Yeah, and you need like factor 5 billion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
so
that's
it's not feasible.
this is the ridiculous thing about it now. Nobody has come up with a way of protecting crew against radiation.
You can't, can you?
So they're
Unless-
talking about going to
Unless
Mars
you go
and
in a lead-
colonizing Mars.
A lead spaceship.
You can't
Well,
do that.
We'd
Yeah,
have to
you
use
can't
like
do that.
CRISPR and stop thinking about what they call that when they use it on humans, where they don't want you. To
We need a
test
super light alloy that's got the same properties as lead. And,
well, we have to
we
edit
have,
our cell structures. If we could edit it to where radiation doesn't affect us, I forget what it is. Was it horseshoe crabs?
well, it
Like
rewrites our
blue blood.
DNA, doesn't it?
Well, like horseshoe, yeah. Well, you can kind of rewrite DNA in a way. And so, like, if you could take like genes from like a horseshoe crab, they have like blue blood, but they're immune to cancer
Okay.
because the radiation's going to get us cancer. That's what it's going to do. Is basically just fill your body with cancerous cells everywhere because of
Yeah,
the
that's
dosing of
right.
radiation.
Yeah.
But if you could basically have immunity to cancer from like horseshoe crab blood, and basically convert your blood into horseshoe like their
It's
blood.
amazing how fast CRISPR is increasing in its ability to. They're on. I was about to say that CRISPR 2 now, but that was a few years ago. They're probably
it's
up that now.
I'm sure AI using things to do multiple different combinations and figure things out way faster than humans could ever. Like they just used one AI, that Mythos, to go through like security codes, and it's finding errors and stuff going back like 20 years in code and stuff like that. Like they thought they had stuff like completely debugged, no holes in their errors, and it's going and finding stuff and stuff like that.
Same with some of the mathematical equations and things like that.
Mm-hmm. The
I think
unsolvable ones.
Is it the Xavier-Stokes equation, which is like something to do with fluid dynamics and stuff? You know, finding so many errors in this. It's like how the fuck this is one of the fundamental things.
What
in
you're saying
fluid
that this is
dynamics.
something that's been around for years and we believe was
It's a
correct.
fundamental thing in fluid dynamics. These
and now we've found out that it's not right.
Yeah, it's decided.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
It's quite funny.
Well, yeah.
It'll advance.
I
we
like
use it the right
AI
way.
because like I was saying with the dog with these allergies and stuff, and I want to do use things for him like cream or tablets or some sort of probiotics or whatever, and this AI thing not only came up with the good ones to use, it went and found me the cheapest ones.
Yeah.
Great. So it's got its good points for now.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, that's it. It's like anything. If it's used wrongly, it's gonna be bad.
Of course.
Everything can have good. Just like a gun, basically.
Yeah. It's just a tool to a job, isn't it?
Yeah, it could be used for defense, protection, war, hunting. But then it could also be used for like bad things, murder and such like that. Robberies.
So can a car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daniel's saying 25 light years for us to reach a super Earth.
Yeah,
Even if we accelerate to this speed, it obviously takes 25 years at the speed of light. We're never going to go the speed of light.
We're never going to go outside.
That's fairy tale. Yeah.
If we could figure out like making localized wormholes, basically, if we knew how to make a wormhole here, kind of like Stargates, where we could just have a small wormhole, it opens here, and then how the
you got to appreciate what you're trying to do, though. You're trying to wrap space around so that it comes back and meets itself, and you can jump through a tiny little hoop and travel billions of miles. But the energy required to do that, I mean, who knows?
Not necessarily the energy. It's probably just building the structure itself. If we would actually change over to like a lot of graphite and things like that for our chips.
I think that people who think of those kind of things are just had one mushroom too many.
Well, Einstein was the one who suggested it originally, I believe, because his formula predicted that they should exist. His formula predicted they should exist.
Based on itself.
Yeah,
it's
I didn't like it.
Thing where you take piece of paper, you fold it, and you stick a pencil through it. That's basically what creating a wormhole is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you were to wrap it around in a circle, then you could essentially travel the width of the universe in 0 time.
Exactly.
With and 0 traveling too. You don't actually have to travel at all. All you have to do is move a very short distance from point A to point B,
and you'd be walking right out the other side.
Apparently, it takes more energy than the entire universe has to generate.
That's what I imagine. Yeah.
With current mathematics.
Man, what are you nerds talking about?
We're talking about June.
Talking about me?
Talking why Smurfette was the only female Smurf.
Have you guys ever seen my big black hole?
Not recently.
Not yet. No. I'm still.
What?
Not yet. How's that mean?
My gran was like that in her day. She never bothered about leaving her back door open.
Yeah, lock that thing up, man.
Yeah. Put a lock and a chain on it.
You should maybe wash more if you've got a black hole.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
need some wet wipes.
I'll join the Supremes.
No, it's my white hole. My bad.
Stink hole.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted. I was at one of my customers' houses, just finishing up some work for him.
Oh, he's making a deal.
What?
So does he pay you or does he pay the company?
Well, no, I was working today. I was working for 3.5 hours at a job with a company that I'm contracting for, and then I just rolled up to my own personal customer through my business. Because last time I was there, I didn't do a couple things I meant to, so I went back and he had a question about his Windows Defender, so I just enabled one setting and was like, all right, you're good. And then I uninstalled a bunch of unnecessary bloatware, and I told him that he can uninstall McAfee because McAfee is a really scammy antivirus. I don't know if you've ever seen the documentary on McAfee, the guy, but yeah.
Did you tell him to do /run and then MRT?
/run MRT.
Yeah, just get the run menu and then do MRT. It brings up the built-in virus scanner in Windows. Yeah, no,
a lot of these customers, man, are older people. They don't know how to do any of that stuff. So I just did everything for him, made sure he was up in shape, and he just clicks on his web browser and clicks on a tab to go to his email and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
The older people, man, they don't know a lot about computers, you know. So
yeah, it's like
I'm not going to teach them how to access like deeper stuff. He knows the concept of going into Windows Defender and stuff, so he's good.
Well, I think space is just a barrier, like many other barriers we ever cross. There's probably life. It's fighting the same barriers we are, like gravity and just like so on, radiation. So it keeps a lot of things planet bound. You're gonna see like aliens and stuff flying around just because of all the things that we have to overcome. They have to overcome as well, and we could be much older than them, or they could be much older than us.
Yeah, that is an interesting thought, isn't it?
We're all bound by the same laws of the universe.
God should have made a smaller fucking universe.
God.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Sources.
The thing is, most human minds can't even comprehend like a tenth of the universe, let alone the full scale.
Can't comprehend
Yeah, no. None of us can understand, like, grasp that. It's too big, man.
No, I don't think it's that hard. Trillions. I mean,
yeah, I don't have an issue that
What?
much with it.
The only problem with that is you've never seen a trillion.
I have. I had this one video I shared. I forget who I shared it with.
Yeah,
Guy
exactly.
basically takes a swimming pool, and then he has like these little universes, and he fills them with universes or galaxies. Sorry.
I think I know who you're talking about. Are you talking about fucking? Are you talking about Corridor Crew?
I forget who it was, but he just basically broke down like to show the scales of everything, like how many planets are in one galaxy, how many galaxies are in the universe, such like that.
Yeah, that's Ren from Corridor Crew.
Okay.
Carl Sagan's The Pale
does that.
Blue Dot lets you know about scale. If you think you understand scale, watch out.
But
What was
also
that
that's
now?
speculative. The scale is speculative. I mean, we're just talking about the observable universe.
Yes, that's what I mean. Even in the observable universe, the scale
It's
is
massive, yeah.
insane. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Insane.
There is no end.
You can't
You
fully
watch,
grasp that. Like,
check out Carl Sagan's Pale Blue Dot on YouTube.
Pale blue dot. Cheers.
There's
I
some
like
other
that name. I like that name. It's cool.
Dark Matter 2525. He showed a video. I forget where he got it from, but it's a video. It shows the whole observable universe.
It all depends on what you're relating it to. It is still fathomable.
Oh yeah,
I find
it's got to be relative, isn't it?
I find it quite unbelievable that we're talking about warping space around in a circle so that we don't have to travel. We can create a wormhole, and yet we haven't even learned how to travel in space yet.
Yeah, right.
Space is too deadly for humans to ever travel. The only way we're doing that is
Never
if
do
we
it.
upload
It's
our
not
content
going to happen.
to robots.
It's dream world.
Basically, you go
I
out.
think you might be right, Mal.
Yeah, but they said the same. They would listen.
People talking about dimensions in the wrong aspect. You know, like we only know of other dimensions in math. There's no certainty.
There's no other dimensions.
The
It's
real world.
mathematics.
But
Exactly.
that's because we haven't done it yet.
Yeah, but I mean, when we're talking about like when we're talking about impossibilities with technology, I mean, how many people do you think believed back in the day that it would be impossible for us to see another person across the world using electricity? I mean, come on, it's definitely a possibility. I mean, we cannot shoot down. We cannot shoot down possible technologies in the future.
That's a problem with scale again.
Have you
Right, but we can
get
past. We can get past the scale problem by, like you're saying, creating a wormhole and stuff like this. We always find out a way to get past.
We won't get outside the solar system. That's reality.
Oh no! I mean, there's one of our probes that we sent out in like the 1960s. It just got out of our solar system like a couple years ago.
The one that was, I think, wasn't it?
But which one?
Voyager 1.
Yeah, Voyager 1. Yeah. It just finally got out to like the Oort cloud.
Yeah.
And it's gonna get clobbered out there by something.
And it's traveling at it's not hanging about, it's traveling at something like 46,000 miles an hour or something.
Well, it's an ion propulsion engine, so I mean, it just builds up some momentum and just zooming off that.
It's going it's going faster than Maxi to a roadkill.
It's not like somebody had
I have faith that we'll have a better propulsion system soon enough, and we'll be able to blast through the Oort cloud. We need
I don't think it's just about that though, because we know we're never going to go this. We're never going to travel at the speed of light.
NASA has an AI developed rocket that's 3D printed, and it's like all one piece 3D printed. And it's like this crazy thrust engine.
Well, they're talking about 3D printing rockets on the moon, aren't they?
Oh yeah, 3D printing. Once it gets far enough, I mean, it'll be able to print almost anything that we need.
I thought the 3D printing thing. This is a couple of years back now, 2 or 3 years ago, perhaps. So I thought that 3D printing would change the housing market.
Yeah.
And no, I don't see any.
It just
No.
didn't take off. Yeah, they're still working on it.
Yeah,
They're in testing more so. Basically, they want to build them, and then they're going to let them go for like 10, 15 years and see how they crack. How they.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
They got to make sure that they have a product they can guarantee, and then work out any kinks in it.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, I can see that one. Yeah.
You can't just make. But I'm going to just 3D print houses and then start doing.
Oh, they do
falling
with
apart,
cement and stuff like. But that's been on the go for a few years now.
Yeah,
Didn't think it'd be that difficult. We know all about cement.
Well, there's different ones. So I've watched one where he prints parts. Basically, he has a big shop, and he just prints all the parts. They haul the parts to the job site, and they put it all together and make one big house. There's ones that will print just like a 3D printer that'll go back and forth and just lay out the whole house. Yeah. And then there's.
If you think about it, Mal, a brick with, take 2 bricks as an example, side by side with cement between them. The cement is the weak point. So on a 3D printer, you can print the whole row of bricks in one piece.
Yes.
With no.
That's the point of it, yeah.
Yes.
Well,
yeah.
It's
that
more
was the thing about. Sorry, no.
If they would use like hemp, ground up hemp as their fibrous material as a binding agent, basically to lock the together. It's weather resistant, insect resistant, fire resistant.
That just reminded me of something about conspiracy theorists saying that the pyramids are a lot older than they made to be out to be, etc., etc., etc. When you go down to see the blocks in the pyramids, they're not just sitting on top of each other. They got like cement stuff in the joints.
Depends which ones you're talking about, Mal. The ones that are left are the inner casing, which is only sandstone. The outer ones were pure granite.
Yeah, sandstone.
But
you have to think that the cement stuff that they held the stuff together with, you can date.
I don't believe the outer stones had any cement. That's what I'm saying.
They're like surface stones, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like those shiny bricks you put on a wall.
They think they found another sphinx, though. Yeah. Exactly across from where the one sphinx is, there's more than likely another one.
I always said there were 2 of them.
I didn't know.
I always said there were 2 of them, and they are the entrance.
Because there's so many of those kind of things around that there
should be one exactly on the other side of the pyramid.
No, there were 2. It was a dock at one time. There's water there. That's the 2 of them.
Yeah, there used to be water.
It was all jungle. It was savannah and jungle.
It was
each side of the dock. There would have been one of them each side. So there had to be another one. There had to be another one. Yeah.
Well, they found images or hieroglyphics depicting the pyramids, and then a lion on each side of it. And stuff
That's
like
right.
That. So now they're doing scans. It's probably buried under the sand like the other sphinx was.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it will be.
Yeah. But it used to be
the other
like
sphinx was covered up to the neck.
Kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I like that, but you can date the stuff there. People saying that they were made by aliens 15,000 years ago, or whatever.
Yes.
I mean, jeez, I'll smoke whatever he's got. But you can date the stuff,
Well, you can see people that still have videos. Like, there's a Japanese guy who still teaches people how to cut stone so it lays all together almost seamless. It makes it where
no, you can't do that because we can't make the tools to do it anymore. Remember,
lasers and stuff like that. Yeah,
I know. That's why I like coming here. You guys are not freaking idiots.
Because there's some great
IQ is higher than your shoe size.
Down in, I think it's the Maya, the Inca, or one of them. They have these walls and buildings where the stone is just so precisely cut. It just all flows together. So
brilliant. Isn't that amazing how they have like you go to Mexico or somewhere, Peru or whatever, and you've got these pyramids, and then you go to Egypt and you've got pyramids very similar.
It's the easiest thing to do, though, is stack. You stack
things. It is easy enough, yeah.
I mean, when you're a kid, think when you're stacking blocks, what's the first thing you really build? A pyramid. I mean, it's like the most basic thing.
That's a fair point. Yeah.
It's the most stable.
Anything to roll a head down, isn't it?
Right.
People just don't understand how much time it like the Egyptian empires went for like thousands of years. Like, and they just had workers that could just spend their whole lives just making one stone object.
Yeah, like 20 odd years or something like that. You know, you might just be.
Yeah, that's basically the lifespan too, 20, 30 years. And
yeah, exactly.
They made one obelisk in their whole lifespan, but that to the empire, that's meaningless.
Yeah. But they loved it apparently. It's what they did, you know.
Oh, and they were extremely well crafted, good craftsmen. Like they knew how to cut sandstone with sand.
Oh, people knew what they were doing. Yeah.
There is one problem with that. There is one problem with that, Mal, and that is that they claim that the pyramids were built within 20 years.
No.
When you have about 40, 50,000 people and you want something done, you'll get it done.
And those 40 or 50,000 people, you're paying them well. They're getting paid in beer and grain and salt.
Yeah.
You're building them a village to live in, and they want to do it.
They didn't spend a lifetime doing it, though. That's my point. If they were built within 20 years,
they did because they didn't live so long.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
People weren't 70 years old in them days very often.
No, probably not.
Well, back then the child mortality rate was like 6 out of 10 children died.
Yeah, 70% or whatever it was. Yeah,
because of all those childhood illnesses, babies don't have an immune system really until about 2 years old.
Yeah,
like it takes them to developing it over those 2 years. And
the good thing about that is you won't starve, isn't it?
Well, and that's why a lot of them did die. So like there's that they think God killed all the firstborn of Egypt, but it was actually tainted grain. So they had a mold that got into the grain, and the firstborn was always the first to eat in the family. So all the firstborn ate this bad grain, and they all got sick and died because of it. And so therefore that whole story, about how God killed all the firstborn. No, it's they ate bad grain and it killed them.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all. It's not surprising.
Estimates suggest 20 to 30,000 workers built the Great Pyramids of Giza over a period of 20 to 30 years.
There you go. That doesn't surprise me.
Were not enslaved.
You have to bear in mind that they wanted to do it, no?
Yep. Housed and fed by the Pharaoh's administration.
Yeah.
That's the historical version of events, anyway. But I don't know how much I trust.
They recorded a lot of it.
Yeah, it's not the mushroom version.
The reason we know so much about Egyptians is because they put it in stone. Cultures that put their writings on stone last until now. It's the ones that are papyrus or some kind of leather or something like that. Those all deteriorated and they're dust.
Of course, yeah.
The Romans used wax. They used wax tablets.
That's not going to last very well, is it?
Oh yeah, wax is like they use that to seal stuff and everything. Like wax will last a long time.
Yeah. Will it? Yeah.
As long as it's not, in a fire.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Just don't set fire to it. Don't leave it on the cooker.
They didn't have global warming, obviously.
Well, before long, they had the little ice age whenever a bunch of volcanoes went off and filled the air with particulates that blocked out the sun for a whole year.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Great famine across the world.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, and that could happen again at any time. That's the scary thing.
Well, I was worried about that because all these earthquakes, we just got a whole lot of big earthquakes. 2 in Venezuela, Japan got hit, the Philippines got hit, California was hit, and they were all big ones. So something was stirring.
Yes, yeah. Yellowstone is the worst disaster that could possibly happen. Yeah.
It's too large, I think, to get. I think that was more a result from an impact of some sort. It applied pressure on one side, and basically that pressure needed to go somewhere, so it blew out the caldera.
Yeah, maybe. That's right where Rao lives as well, Yellowstone Park. But if that goes up, they reckon it could cause a nuclear winter, basically. It will just black out the sunlight right around the globe. It's catastrophic.
Which we have. I think it's Apophis coming by here soon.
Yeah, I know, and
About that hitting us.
it's coming close. I think, but it's not. They've said it's not going to hit us, but it is coming close. I think. Even if it was going to hit us, what are we going to do about it?
Nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say we fly something into it, and it would avert its trajectory.
Well, that's what the DART mission did, wasn't it? They deflected an asteroid on its trajectory, but only by a few minute amounts of a degree. But that's all you need to do.
But that was what that was a test to do, is to see,
Yeah,
like an asteroid defense system, how many newtons probably do we need to push something off its trajectory?
yeah, and you only have to change it by, I don't know, 0.3 of a degree or something over billions of miles. That adds up to a big difference, you know.
Well, and it'll take into account its size, density, material, what's it made of, and everything like that. If you can calculate all that, then you know how many.
And if you can get there on time to get
that's
the
that's the critical
function, you need to detect it really early. And
that's the critical part of it.
Yeah.
That's the critical part of it. You have to catch it when it's billions of miles away, really, ideally, so that you can change it by a few tenths of a degree, and over the billions of miles, that'll make the difference between hitting and not hitting.
My climate change denier radar's on.
Why?
Latest comment in chat.
I didn't see it. Okay, I'm not there at the moment. Yeah. What was that then? Let's hear it.
See you, Daniel. You have a good one, brother. Spring Fox Winter Wolf. It's not even as hot as it's been during the Renaissance period. Chillax, dudes.
Who's leaving?
Don't know if they're joking though.
No. Yeah, lots of different opinions. I mean, people are entitled to have their own opinions and believe what they want to believe. It doesn't worry me, but you should be able to make it sound believable and back it up. No, that's the only thing.
I've never heard of the Renaissance period being hot. It's just not a topic that comes up with the Renaissance period ever.
There was a period that it was a little warm. They had like a really hot summer, but that was
it
was like a big
Europe had it. There were spikes, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I don't know about the Renaissance period and what they had, but obviously that's a very long time ago.
The Renaissance period generally had women with big boobs and big butts.
Yes.
Okay.
No, most people are skinny. They just drew them as big, because being large back then was a show of wealth. So if you
Yeah, it
saw
was.
That's
big
correct.
woman, that was the show that she was like had money to eat a lot of food.
People these days must be loaded.
No, it's kind of the opposite now. It's the ones that are cheap,
all right,
they're loaded, and the rest.
What do you got it?
It's not. Well, it's not to do with wealth anymore. It's it's more to do with the fact that food's cheaper, isn't it? So even poor people can get that.
Understanding self-realization that you gotta limit yourself. You can't just eat endless amounts of junk and think nothing will happen. You have to know how to balance your diet and be intelligent enough to keep a discipline in your life.
I do have to say, I think
a lot of discipline.
I think the UK is catching up with America.
Yeah.
In that respect, yeah. I mean, I've watched for a long time so many Americans waddling off down the street, and I'm going, how can you actually live like that and not give a shit? You know?
Yeah.
I really can't understand that. I mean, I'm talking about proper whales, you know? Wow. You don't shag that, you harpoon it.
Yeah.
I do not understand it at all.
Slap the arse and ride the ripples, isn't it, Mel?
Oh God, you should be there all fucking day, man.
Yeah.
I don't get it at all. I really don't understand it. And
so that guy
Britain's
could have looked
catching
up simply and saw that what he said was a lie. The Renaissance were much cooler.
Okay.
Yeah, Renaissance wasn't warmer than now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's
and it's not just the heat now, is it? It's the rate of increase is the problem.
I want to convert the C's and stuff over. C and F and such.
One thing I do have a problem with, Mel, is they're saying this is the hottest June on record. But what about 1976? That was hotter than this.
1976 was when I came down to Wales. And I'm from Scotland, and I'd never seen weather like it in my life. I was sat in a breakwater in the town here, and the breakwater melted, and it stuck to my ass, and I slid down the breakwater.
Okay, here we go. The summer of 1540, despite the general cooling, the year 1540 brought extreme paradoxical heat and drought to Europe, with summer temperatures estimated to be 2.4 Celsius higher than modern norms. 1 year of just extreme.
Yeah, it spikes. Yeah. No, I was sat on breakwater, and it was made of bitumen. It stuck to my ass and melted, and I slid down. I'll never forget. And because of that, I stayed. I've never seen weather like that in my life.
So how can this year be hotter than that now?
But it definitely is.
Oh, all the records here are the last year. So each year we're here in PA, we're breaking last year's record basically.
Yeah.
The hottest year.
I mean, we broke the record here. We broke the record here one day, and the next day broke it again.
Yeah, as we've been doing a lot of that here.
Actually, it was 3 days in a row, I think, wasn't it, Mel? 3 times in a row.
I can't remember now. I was too busy melting.
That happens when carbon levels increase drastically over 100-year period.
Tell us some more about that.
1,000-year period.
About the planet. Yeah, that's true. Our individual lifespans don't say much about how the planet acts. That's true.
If you look at the last 200 years, if you take pre-industrial era temperatures and then look at the temperatures now, you've seen a great increase of CO2, methane, other greenhouse trapping gases. Like we have.
Yeah, as I said, it's not the factor.
Carbon dioxide.
It's not the factor it's getting warmer or colder. It's the rate of increase.
Exactly.
Warmer, and it's more heat being trapped. So it's all the CO2 and methane. It's trapping the heat in from exiting the Earth, basically.
Which again is to making the increase. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Last night here it was like 85. It was like 35 degrees last night at nighttime.
Wow.
I've been wondering about this shit for the last few years, being in the hottest fucking continent and driest continent. But I'm glad you guys are catching up.
You're in a fair position to complain. Fair play to you.
Europe's good now until the AMOC stops. And then once the AMOC stops, then Europe's fucked because they're all going to go into a deep freeze, and like the average temperature is going to be like 0.
Yeah.
Because
the pendulum's swinging further on both sides. Exactly.
Yeah. The AMOC
cheer me up. Why don't you?
Shut down.
So we'll be complaining about global cooling then.
Well,
we'll be complaining because we've all just bought fucking
to say there's no fucking heat increase, mate. It fucking does my head in. It's not getting hot because it's freaking cold
who live in air conditioning their whole life. They go from an AC cooled house to AC cooled car and never actually spend any time outside on a hot day, like being a construction worker. Go be a farmer on a hot day like today.
Yeah, try being a ginger fucking roofer.
Mate, I was diagnosed with a vitamin D deficiency this year because I avoided the sun so much through summer.
My son had blood tests and they came back with that he was deficient in vitamin D.
Yeah,
just need more sun or more beans.
Don't notice for a while there.
You guys eat beans on toast, so I mean, he should get his daily dose of beans.
We could.
Yeah,
beans are good. Beans are good food. Baked potato and beans. Yeah.
Yum.
British cuisine.
At its finest, yeah.
Yeah.
Beans on toast is a very. I always think that's a marvelous meal. It's so cheap and easy,
and healthy.
Yeah.
And healthy.
My missus likes it. I got bored with
work cannon before you go out to work. Like that's just to me is.
What's
We have
that?
a song here. Beans, magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot, the happier you feel.
You know how we've been saying how we eat a bit more meat since we were having the vegan conversations? Well, I've still been eating red meat nearly every day, and fuck me, my farts are fucking rich. I tell you that for sure. Like,
Yeah.
Well, you
I'm
got some
thinking about
rumination
doing
then.
more vegan just to reduce the farts. But even then, it doesn't reduce them. It just changes the flavor of memory. So, yeah.
There's two types. There's rumination ones that stink to high hell. That's like rotting meat in your gut. And then you have ones from swallowed air. So a lot of those big airy ones are swallowed air. And mine, because I work in a damn chicken place, every time I rip one, it smells like raw fucking chicken, and it smells horrible. I hate it. Oh my god.
Full on. Yeah.
Maxie would like you.
Camouflage though, so like I could be at work and just let it rip, and nobody notices anything. But like, oh, it's just chicken.
You couldn't live with Max then, Gads. You'd make her feel hungry.
Should be eating my ass every day.
Get your ass eaten.
As long as it's raw chicken, she'll be fine. Fuck.
Well, it's raw from my ass, so she'll be happy.
I don't fart.
Aye. How quick we evolved. We're like cavemen, yeah. I bet the first cavemen crack apart. They're just laughing their asses off.
It does obviously depend what you eat, and they wouldn't have eaten what we eat, so it could have been completely different.
Oh, they're still gonna have flatulence. Like back then, they ate a lot of fibrous materials, a lot of
Well, you
plants.
got to, haven't you? Yeah.
If I eat salads, man, watch out. I'm gonna be airy as all get out. Like a lot of leafy greens, man. That really gets the gases.
That'll do it. Yeah, that's what cows fart so much, isn't it?
Oh my. I forget what it is.
Is that why? Yeah, I suppose maybe.
Yeah, it's something that breaks down the vegetation that creates a lot of gas.
I think obviously they eat different food to us, and their digestive system's not the same.
So I have a complaint about that. Then, if that's the case, right? If they do all that and they make all that fat, why didn't we have global warming when dinosaurs were around? Because they could fucking fart in Europe.
Oh my god! Can you imagine like a T-Rex fart? Oh, that's probably horrible.
Yeah, or what do you call them? Those big, huge 50-ton blooming things.
Yeah,
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah. I mean, if that farted, the fucking tree's gone. So, you know.
You wouldn't hear it because they had no butt cheeks really, but you would sure see some trees swaying.
Oh, I think you would. Yeah, I can imagine the trees trying to get out the way.
Or did you ever see that video of that horse that's laying on his side and the lady, she like pushes on it and all of a sudden it just rips one like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
That would be them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So what happened to global warming then? You know?
Well, it was much warmer then. It took longer. Like it happened over millions of years.
Yeah, they had more oxygen.
Adapt to that because we go in and out of ice ages all the time.
Yeah, well, that is a cycle. There's no reason to believe that it won't happen again, is there?
No.
Like the planet was already warming before we invented combustion engines, before the Industrial Revolution. It was slowly warming, but we accelerated by 100 times. Probably.
Exactly. It's the rate of acceleration that's the problem.
Yeah,
the rate of increase is the problem.
It took a lot of
increasing. I mean, there was a while, like I think it rained for about 2 million years, non-stop.
Yeah,
imagine that.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, all the time. No,
did it really? I did not know that. It rained for like continuously.
Yeah,
floods, brother.
It was so hot.
This planet is it wasn't made for.
Is that legit or is it a joke? Because somebody just said they're kidding. Is that a joke or did it actually continuously rain?
No,
it's legit. The whole Earth was a rainforest essentially. You know, there were a lot more trees.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Weather system.
Antarctica was,
and not just rain, like really, really rain. Yeah.
And I said I was kidding because I referred it to the floods,
Yeah.
the biblical floods, and
Yeah.
that I'm kidding about. Egypt has
Fuck
no
you, Adi. That's all I
documentation.
gotta say. Fuck you, buddy.
Egypt has no documentation of any flooding in their history. Therefore, it wasn't a global flood. Neither does Asia.
Yeah.
But,
Well, I think somebody might have told China, because China could write at that time.
Earth experienced an
Somebody would have written it down.
unprecedented period of intense rain and extended humidity about 232 to 234 million years ago, known as the Carrion Pulveria episode. This event lasted for 1 to 2 million years.
That's
There you go.
impressive. Because they would have had to have a lot of heat for
climate
evaporation.
Continuous, frequently heavy rains.
What caused the Earth to rain continuously? What caused that?
It kept warming. The Earth is always in a state of continuous warming until
It's
like
not as it is.
hold on. So you said it's warming, right? That did it.
it's always wanting to warm because it traps in heat from CO2 and such like that.
It was actually caused. It was actually caused by supervolcanic action.
Exactly.
So the warming caused Mother Earth to rain. So the difference between Adi and warming is that Adi's never gotten a girl to rain.
You sick bastard.
Earth is always trying to go to basically become like Venus. It's always on that runaway, basically eating until an impact occurs.
See, people think it's just
the last one was like the KT event, the dinosaurs when they got wiped out 66 million years ago. Just
that was the most recent one.
into like just a frigid state where it blocked out the sun. So then the Earth basically way down again.
I mean, I have to bear in mind that there's been like 5 of those mass extinction things. I'm very, very, very lucky to have been any life left at all after a couple of them.
Humans even barely got by. There was a time there was only like 1,000 humans left on Earth.
Oh, I know. Well, way before that. Way before. There was like 95% or something like that of all the life went. There was hardly anything left.
Yeah, 10%. That's right. Yeah,
that's how fortunate we are to be here.
Yeah, we were reduced down to only about 1,000 people in our population.
Oh, we were on the way out as well. Yeah.
All the other human species were.
Probably why we shagged the Neanderthals, because they were pretty ugly, to be fair. Like,
well, the women might have been better. Yeah.
We must have discovered alcohol by then, Mal.
Alcohol's been around nearly as long as humans have.
They ate fruit and stuff like that.
Since farming and things like that, like,
Well, farming dates back to about 12
or 15, is it? Something like that?
Yeah.
No, it's much earlier than that because other animals eat fermented fruit and shit and get pissed.
Farming.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, like cultivated like farming from the human perspective.
Yeah.
Or at least
human farming began approximately 12,000 years ago during the Neolithic Revolution in the Fertile Crescent. Yeah,
I mean we was down to a few thousand, I think.
I'll be back. I had to do something.
I mean, all of a sudden, those ugly Neanderthals begin to look.
It's hard to believe that was only 12,000 years ago, really, in a way.
It's nothing, is it? No. Gives you a little bit of perspective, doesn't it? Dinosaurs ruled for how long?
65 million years, wasn't it?
We haven't been
years ago. Yeah,
we haven't been around for more than a few thousand years, a few 100,000. Yeah, something like 300,000 years. The dinosaurs are going. Is that all you got?
Yeah. There's 65 million year gap between Tyrannosaurus Rex and Stegosaurus.
Yeah. The dinosaur area, or the Mesozoic era, lasted roughly 165 to 180 million years.
Yeah.
And it began about 245 million years ago.
Yeah. Compared to
that, ended
ended
around 66 million years ago.
And we still have
we don't know what day it is.
chickens are avian dinosaurs.
I don't anymore, Mel. I keep forgetting what day it is.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm not that
I haven't
bad.
got. It's because of work cycle or lack of it. You don't need to know what day it is.
I see. That's exactly it. Yeah. If I got stopped by a cop and said, "Now, where were you on it?" Oh, don't even try.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
When you're working, you obviously know when Monday's coming, and you know when Friday's coming, and you generally keep track of all the days. But when you're not working, you have no need to do that. Makes a big difference.
Scheduling, yeah. I try to make the most of my days off these days, or at least I'm not doing that very well. But I'm trying to make the most more and more and more of my days off these days. The weekend is more valuable to me now.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I used to always, when I'm working, I always look forward to Friday. That's my favourite day.
Yeah,
Monday's the worst day.
I used to. Now I'm not really doing anything on my Fridays.
Yeah. Is that your day off then, Noddy, or not really?
No, Saturday and Sunday, weekends.
Okay. Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah.
But, Friday's the last day of work, so most of my life I've looked forward to Friday, as in the end part of Friday.
Yeah.
Woohoo! It's a weekend. Part of Friday. Man, I'm set up for camping and stuff this year, though. Got the dual battery, the jet ski's broken, but I'll get that fixed, and I should hopefully go camping a bit more on the weekend this summer. Unless I get burnt alive. Hey?
I'd never go camping in Australia. Fuck that. Man,
they avoid you, brother. We've had this conversation. The fierce, scary animals aren't anything to do, aren't anything up there like cougars and fucking black bears that you've got.
No, just a spider that you can't see that bites you, or a snake that you ain't gonna see just bites you, and then you're fucking dead because it bit you.
Mate, they feel vibration, so before you even get close to them, they run away.
You have the 5 deadliest snakes in the world.
Yeah, but they're scared of you, though. And bears and cougars aren't scared of you.
Yeah, but
they sniff you out, and you're their dinner.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look in the data.
Yeah, please do.
Spiders,
I'd love to know of a spider or a snake that hunts humans.
A polar bear will hunt you.
Yeah, bears, cougars, all these fucking
polar bear will.
We only hear about maybe 5 attacks a year. So about 3,000 people get bitten by snakes in Australia every year.
It's not the snakes. It's
how many people get attacked by Karens?
Great white sharks are getting to within waist deep water now, so they come right up to our beaches, just chop people.
Guys, I've seen the videos, right? I bet there are more people getting attacked by Karens in America.
So on Australia, average only about 1 to 2 snake bite deaths per year, which because you have antivenoms, But they're saying dry bites, so people getting bit a lot, but it's dry bites where the snakes don't actually inject their venom; they just bite like a warning bite, and then don't actually.
Like I said,
if you go up to, I know it's a bit out of reach, but a polar bear will actively hunt you. It's the only animal that will.
Polar bears in America. Maybe there might Alaska, but not down in the lower 48.
They're the only animal that will actively hunt you, and it will hunt you down, and you won't get away. But I live in Wales, so I'm okay.
I think I'm safe from polar bears.
Polar bears aren't coming here.
Attacks are incredibly rare, averaging about 4 to 6 attacks across the United States and Canada each year.
For bears,
are even less. Cougars.
Apparently, and I was just reading this today, strangely enough, there are more injuries caused by bison than any other animal over there.
Okay. Wow. And the thing with the cougar, though, is that it would hurt a lot more.
Well, it says on here there's 1 death a year for the whole northern United States, or the whole North America.
Yeah, wow.
from
Is
mountain
that for
lions.
bison or cougar?
Mountain lions. Mountain
Yeah.
lions. Only about 1 death a year from mountain lions in all of North America. That's United States and Canada.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, I've played too much Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah. Oh well.
I got fed up with that game. Yeah, it's too
I
difficult.
finished the first one. I didn't finish the second one.
Okay, so this is funny. This kind of made me laugh here. The most deadly animal in North America. Any guesses?
Mosquito.
Mal was close with his moose. White-tailed deer. Around 200 fatalities annually due to high-speed vehicle collisions. Fatal encounters with direct predators. Brown bears, grizzly bears, Kodiak bears hold the highest direct kill count.
Man, I'm amazed that you didn't say kangaroos are the deadliest Australian animal then. Fuck, they go through a lot. I've had one go through the car window. Like, not my
Brown bears
car.
account for the highest number of direct fatality wildlife attacks, around 70 since 1970.
Wow. High-speed car collisions with kangaroos, they fucking jump alongside you and then sideways jump into your car. They're fucking dumb cunts. Yeah.
Well, we all act dumb when we're scared. I mean, you scare the shit out of somebody, they're gonna do dumb shit.
Good point.
I like that video. Did you ever see the one where the bison fell off like a cliff and just goes head diving right into the road and like kind of gets up and just stares the guy down on his recording?
Yeah, those bison apparently cause a lot of injuries.
They're very good.
I'm not surprised. They're big bloody things, you know. They lie there nice and quietly, and all these muppets go up to them thinking they can have a photo, and all of a sudden the bison, who's really a lot quicker than he looks like he might be, goes,
I call that
"Fuck
natural
this! Fuck this! You're out of here!" And they just flip him over the car. It's quite funny.
My favorite animal's the rhino, though. It's just
Rhino.
Object, yeah.
I saw one where there was two safari estate car type things, you know, where they got windows in the back and there's room, that kind of thing. And there was two of them, right? And one of them was driving along. He got too close to this rhino, and the other car was trying to chase it off because this rhino was rolling this car like a football.
I seen one was like a little white car. They're like a Busch Gardens or something like that, and they got too close to Ryan. Just flipped him like it was nothing, and then just kept
it's just rolling him like a football. Absolutely amazing.
No more powerful creature than that. I mean, rhinos are just the most powerful creature on land.
Well, the only thing that bothers a rhino is an elephant.
Yeah, which they kind of mutually just get along because.
Yeah, most of them do just get along.
Take the elephant.
But a rhino doesn't do much to an elephant.
But then the most deadly animal in Africa is the hippo. The hippo
yes,
Africa than anything else.
That's like that's just the Walmart shopper, isn't it? You know, Walmart shopper in a leopard skin leotard.
There's so many AI stop videos now of like birds, these oxpeckers pulling ticks off of rhinos and stuff like that. Like they're all AI. They're not even using the right bird at times. Like there's ones of hippos like shitting on animals. Like a leopard would go bite a rhino in the ass, and a hippo, and it just shits all over it. And then it's like they're barfing into a lake.
I put up one of them vids before I found out that they were all AI. I think I've still got it up. But
you got to keep an eye out for it.
Well, now an easy way to spot is you can't dislike them. So the ones that have no dislike button tend to be the AI stop videos.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always thought this spring fox person was sane. What? Who are they? Do we know their alter ego or not?
Another crazy person on the
It's Andrew or Andra from Romania, I believe.
Oh, I thought for a second it was Leopard Angela, but yeah.
Usually quite sensible. I don't know what that means exactly, but yeah, I guess because we've gone off topic, we're not talking about what we should be talking about.
We always go off topic.
I know we do.
Cuffs either.
If
No,
you
I
don't go
haven't.
off topic, it can become mundane very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at a pub. Like, if you're sitting in a pub talking to people, you're going to talk about a wide range of topics.
Conversations flow. That's
By the time the pub is closed, you've solved the run. And Israel, you do that on the way home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, Israel doing freaking tectonic shifting bombs on Lebanon on a week where there's been 7 earthquakes. Yeah, I saw your video of it, brother. It's pretty full on. How stupid can you fucking be, Israel?
Like, it leveled the mountain. You could see the mountain just being leveled. Like, the earth was just flowing away from the center of impact.
It's not good.
The video, 1 minute 50 seconds. I put it after the video just to so you could rush to the devastation.
Yeah, it's not good as it gets.
Well, I think it's going to trigger. It's this right now.
Is that why we've had all these other earthquakes? Do you think?
I don't think that would cause that necessarily. They're too far away. Like, it's not on a tectonic line. Like, all the other ones were on a tectonic on the Ring of Fire, basically.
Okay.
It's just not wise.
Yeah, it could do things, cause issues, but I think this is going to unite the Muslim world against Israel, and Turkey and Israel. If they kick off, Turkey's part of the NATO, and that means all NATO nations end up turning on Israel.
Israel needs to be, I won't
They
say,
need to be
you know my views.
Put in their place.
Well, the state just needs taken away. They don't deserve statehood. They've shown with their like 80 years of statehood since no, not even that. Yeah, 80 years since like 1947. They were given Israel, and all they did was steal other people's land, expand their settlements, and just do a complete genocide on Palestinian people. They deserve
that's right.
nothing.
Yeah, same with the Jordanians. The Jordanians don't want the war.
Yeah, like
and who's their number one ally? America.
People going Hezbollah this and Hezbollah that, and Hezbollah are the only ones protecting Jordan from Israel.
Israel's the aggressor, and it's overwhelming against them. They used over 22,000 bombs on Gaza. That's more than we used in Iraq and Afghanistan over 20 years.
Yeah, wow. Hold on.
Yeah, it's a lot. Well, there's not much of the place left, is it? It's a car park, isn't it?
Mate, I've even got mates here who I grew up with that are on Israel's side, so there's a lot of propaganda even over here.
Well, you're in Australia. It's completely right-wing controlled media sphere over there. Like,
it is. It is now.
The Sky News is all owned by Fox News associates. Like, they're all.
Has anybody ever thought of like, instead of having left-wing controlled this and right-wing controlled that when it comes to news and information stuff, just having news and information stuff?
It used to be
what
that way.
is
We
the
actually
problem?
had laws here. We had laws. It's called the Fairness Doctrine, where you had to be equal to both sides. You couldn't be just one way or the other. It was just straight news. But the Republicans gutted that because they needed a propaganda machine.
But just report the fucking facts the way they are. What is
you can get them now, but it's really fucking hard these days. There are actual websites that.
Now, I would say the BBC in our country is struggling, but I would still say that they were one of the best ones in the world for not being biased. They do get things wrong. They do fuck about, But
the problem with the BBC is nobody wants to Google BBC because you don't want to know what's going to come up. It's not, Google safe to look up anything BBC. Like,
good point. British Broadcasting Company.
Or
I think.
on the web, it means big.
It's still one of the best as far as I'm concerned. And it is getting harder because of fact checking and AI and all that shit.
Yeah, that goes for all news agencies, though, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I think I think the BBC. I think the BBC should be removed. They all they've done is hidden, cover up paedophilia for years in every department of the BBC.
Absolutely agree with that. Yeah, on the news front, I would say they do try, but it is difficult. But on the other front, like you were saying, it's just relentless.
Oh, I know, never ending.
A lot of these
Relentless.
establishments go back hundreds. Well, like how old is BBC? It goes back probably like the 1940s or so.
Oh, right back to the beginning. Yeah.
And also, Mel, the fact that they're charging a license fee. As far as I know, the only company in the world who's doing that. They're backed by the government. You can go to prison for not paying it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous.
I can't dump. You can dump the BBC, British Broadcasting Company, by not paying the license fee, but then you have to not play any of their
live broadcast
programs, right? Now,
no, you can watch their media. You can't watch any of their live broadcasts. That's all.
No. Yeah, there's a lot of other stuff. You just can't do it. It's too complicated to not have a license. That's the problem.
Well,
I haven't got a license.
Get done. For somebody like myself, or Audie, or yourself, Andy, or anybody else who does technically.
I haven't got a license, but then I haven't got a television either.
But if I turn on and I go to my missus,
that
doesn't even know how to switch the computer on, even after I've showed her, she's not going to be able to avoid watching something from the BBC, and then she gets done then.
Just different, yeah.
It's like
channels off.
It's a
I get all my current news from Mao, since he's always correct. It's rather simple, fellas.
Very easy.
Very easy.
I think you just kicked your Ned one too many times.
Non-technical people won't be allowed to avoid paying the licenses. As simple as that.
How much is a TV license, guys? Like, is that expensive?
£15 a month.
Oh, so subscription sort of. Oh, no, that's quite expensive.
A little bit more, and you can just get YouTube TV and just probably avoid all that.
That's what I do. I put the money into YouTube instead.
That's what I'm saying. If you know how to do it.
Yeah. Well, I don't have a television. I don't.
Yeah, and plus there are things like you've got like your normal average everyday person who doesn't think deeply about this stuff, and I like watching EastEnders.
I don't like.
I like watching the Great British Bake Off or this, all that kind of stuff. You fucked it. So I just pay it to avoid.
I think so.
The trap,
You're a different case though, Mel. If you got a missus and she likes television, that's a completely different ballgame.
Yeah, I don't bother with it much. I'll watch a film.
No.
Or I'll watch athletics because I used to do athletics. But that's about it. I know I don't do athletics now.
I remember that TV show Minder, and as a kid, I always think it was Minder. So that copped a lot of flack from us as kids.
Yeah.
Minder.
Yeah. Dennis Waterman and Cole. What was his name? Cole. Something Cole. And Dennis Waterman. Yeah.
I've forgotten his name. Cole, his name was. Yeah, I've forgotten his name.
Cole. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I finally realised the access I have to media and shit from torrenting. So I get a weekly list from him these days of stuff he wants to download, and it's all from that era.
Yeah,
like a Neil Diamond collection and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I have no problem doing that for him. The biggest issue is that his new TV doesn't play all the types of formats that I download, so I can't guarantee that it'll work for him.
I think. Has Fox come up with is that a sensible post? I'm not sure. I don't know. I know of the dark web.
No, you don't know what you're being told in the dark web. You don't know whether it's
Well, you've got, yeah, I suppose you'd have no oversight or regulation or stuff like that. I don't know. And you'd be scared to go somewhere because the FBI knocked on your door in the morning.
Open up,
Yeah.
FBI!
Yeah.
I'm not so scared of the dark web. I'm more scared of traveling to the United States with all the blasphemous comments I say about right-wing admins over there.
Oh yeah, well, the things about Trump and stuff like that. Yeah, they're just detain you right from the get-go.
Exactly.
I see. Yeah, without getting.
That's assuming that you ever got in there in the first place, because they look at all your social media. They go back 5 years on all your social media, and if you've got anything negative, they won't let you in.
That's exactly what I'm referring to, Andy. That is exactly my point.
Well, that lets me out.
Well, the thing is, like,
and me.
Buy a new phone like a month before that and just use it lightly, but just maybe to watch a couple of YouTube videos of sports or something. Just put something on, just let it sit somewhere, and where it doesn't play anything bad, and then take that phone with you.
Yeah,
that's not
do it, though.
Nice.
That's not necessarily going to live there either. That's just going to visit there.
Oh yeah.
That's
I've got a lot of other places I want to visit first.
The thing is, you're using the draconian controlling rules to your advantage, where the draconian controlling rules shouldn't be there in the first place.
Yeah.
We have
why are you being censored? I mean, you're using the censorship to your advantage, but it's still censorship.
Yeah. I
can't stand it.
Can't bear to have anybody saying anything negative about him. If they do, they're not allowed in this country. Well, that's the essence of it.
It's like text.
Back in the day, the thing was, if you didn't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Most people were pretty, courteous to each other. Once the internet came about, it just opened the floodgates because you had an
that is also different because we didn't have the circle of people that we deal with now. Look at all these people. I'm in Wales. Andy's in England. You're in America. Tomorrow's in America. Audie's, well, he's in Audieland. He's in Audieland. We won't bother with him. Right? So the thing is we didn't have that then. It's like the old thing that people used to say in the 60s. Oh, we all used to leave our door open then and nobody bothered. Yeah, because you had fuck all to nick. You're all broke. You know what I mean? You're in a tin bath.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure took you guys. Well, you never really bounced back after World War II.
We didn't need to. We owned everything.
Yeah, we owned half the world. Yeah.
You've lost everything. You own jack shit, buddy.
We own about a third of the world now.
And then you did Brexit, which was like shooting yourself in the foot, and then
we don't talk about Brexit. No. The first rule of Brexit.
What a dumb move.
Trade
deals with Europe. Yay!
I can understand. I can understand how it might look and how it might be portrayed in the news and stuff, but I actually think it was the right thing to do. But
you pulled out of all the trade deals. You thought you were going to be able to keep all the EU trade deals, and that wasn't part of any deal. You pulled out of the EU, so therefore you lost all the benefits of being in the EU.
Only reason
you have to remember it was a national referendum, and the people.
The only reason they had the referendum in the first place was because they knew they would win the referendum.
And how well do the Tories actually govern? They always fuck the people over for their own interests.
Yeah, and so do Labour now as well. They're just as bad.
Labour didn't used to, but they do now. The Labour are like conservative light.
France and Germany and Spain, because all the business pulled out of England and just went over to the other countries that get all the deals that the EU offers. So you just lost all your industry. Everybody just pulled the fuck out, and now you got higher prices for everything because now you have to import from Europe with tariffs, and then also has to go through import or the.
We're not paying them 55 million a day to be part of the EU. For one thing,
that sounds like too much.
No, that's how much our contributions were to be to have the grace of being part of the EU. costing us 55 million a day. So you need to do a lot of trade to get that back. So I think it was the right thing to do. I think it was right to have a referendum. I think it was right to uphold what the people voted. Personally.
So the final full year of EU membership, 2019, the EU net contributed was roughly 9.4 billion.
Yeah.
The UK's gross payment to the EU was 18.9 billion, but this was reduced to 14.4 billion by the UK's negotiation rebate. After subtracting the 5 billion the EU paid back into the UK public sector, the final net cost was
18 billion out, 5 billion back. That sounds like a good deal, doesn't it? That sounds like a good deal. You see my point? It's not as easy as you might think. It's not straightforward.
9.4, but that's not because you're making deals. The only reason that was paid for because you were making deals, actually things going through and transactions. Now you probably don't make. Let's see. Let me look at your GDP.
We're still surviving. We're still here.
No, we shouldn't have come out of Europe.
Well, it's what the people voted for, though.
Yes, there's no complaint with that. That's what they voted for. But the only reason, as I said, that they had the referendum is because they knew they'd win it. It should have been a landslide, but they fucked it all up, and it went the wrong way. And all of a sudden,
they would win it.
Wait a minute. Yeah. Well, we're out.
8%
what happened?
Brexit.
But you're losing enormously in the downfall of economic exchange on all levels.
But they
we're losing a lot.
Most of your industry just picked up and just went to actual Europe and left you guys with no jobs, or is leaving you with no jobs. Oh, your manufacturing, your mining, things like that.
Yeah, as Hitler said, nation of shopkeepers. How can I lose to a nation of shopkeepers?
I won't go into that. I won't comment on that, but it's not actually British people that own the shops, mostly.
No. No, it's the grooming gangs now.
Yeah, grooming gangs, yeah.
Jeez. Get them out.
England just has no power anymore.
I was arguing with Home Aerobics about all this stuff before, with his opinions and things like that. And I have no problem with his opinions because he lives in a different circumstances than I do. You know,
he does.
Like people who live in the upper smoke, are different to me. I live rural in West Wales.
Well, he's out in the middle of nowhere.
He's okay. Yeah, but it still affects him a lot more than us. I live down in West Wales. Nobody cares about West Wales. You're lucky to get a bus here, you know.
Robin Hood country, Nottingham Forest kind of area.
Yeah. I was at Wells Fargo country.
So it's more like there.
So, but I began to see about a month ago what people were talking about, because it is beginning to affect us down here as well. All this immigration stuff, which it wasn't before.
The oil.
No, it will do, Mo. You'll see it increase more and more.
Yeah, I think we'll be in a similar position as me now. It wasn't affecting us at all, but within the time frame I've been on chat, it's definitely affecting us more and more now.
Yeah, it's not that you don't care about it because it doesn't affect you. You don't care much about it because it's out of your circle of influence, you know.
And the thing is that people tend to think it's localized. Like we talk about it being in Britain, so everyone thinks, "Oh God, Britain sounds a really bad place." It's not just Britain; it's the whole world. It's everywhere. It's in the same situation.
It's like the Israeli.
We live better than kings ever lived in all of history. So basically, most people in the Western and a lot of the East now live like kings.
Yeah.
We just don't realize it because there's always somebody that has more.
Of course we do.
All these
Yeah.
super billionaires that have way more, and everybody's like, "Oh, I want that." They can't be satisfied with what they have when they already lived like kings.
Yeah, I mean, you get refugees who come from somewhere like, I don't know, Libya or wherever, and they land in Europe and they want to come to Britain because it is a soft touch, and they will get given money and this and that and the other and all the rest of it. So they want to come here. But
most countries,
my argument
Norway,
is
Sweden, all them places taking refugees. France.
yeah, but my argument is not that you're a refugee when you leave there and you get to a safe country. What are you after that? You're a migrant.
Like,
you're an economic migrant.
I work with tons of migrants, Haitians, people from Africa, like West Africa. I got people from like South America, all different places, and everybody gets along. They're mostly all hardworking people. They're decent.
Yes. Yeah. That was not my point.
Like,
I agree with that.
Any of the white people, like
people are just people.
Twiddle their fucking thumbs and just piss all around. Whereas the
same
actual
here.
other people, they'll sing and have a good time while they're working, and we'll get shit done.
No. My complaint is that they leave there as refugees, and they get to a safe country, and after that they're not refugees anymore because they're in a safe country. Who will take them? No, they want to come to Britain because they'll get more. It's economic migrants then. They're not refugees anymore.
Well, some just have just like people in South America just want to come to America. They see American films and they think the films are how it actually is.
Yes, Hollywood, yeah.
And UK's done the same thing. There's like the
I can
influence.
understand that. Yeah. So they're not refugees anymore. They're economic migrants.
Sweden probably gives better benefits than England does. Like Sweden.
You have to remember that those migrants have come through something like 7 European nations to get here. So it's not about being in Europe. It's about Britain.
Across France. They come across from Africa to France, and then they go through France and to England.
Yeah, so they're not refugees anymore, are they?
Like maybe through Spain and then France and then England, but there's no 7 countries that are coming through.
Oh, they do. Oh, they come through Poland. They come through.
Well, that would be your
Italy,
block
up to Germany.
You come through Italy, but then again, France. France is
Spain
massive.
or France. Yeah, France is a big place.
Italy, Spain, France. They come right through. They come through about 7 nations to get here.
They come off of Africa. They come off of the whole northern coast of Africa, which are a lot of settlements that are actually owned. There's French cities and stuff yet that are owned in some of those territories.
Yeah.
The point is, though, they could have stopped at any one of those
European nations, any one of the safe countries,
and been better off than they were in their own country. But no, they wanted to come here.
Poland will take them.
Okay.
Poland will take them. They say, but they don't want to be in Poland. They want to be in UK. Why? Because they get free money, free housing, free this, free health service. Our national health service, for all we moan and complain about it, and for all it is struggling at the moment,
Germany
as far as I'm concerned, the best in the world.
One of the best in the world. Union, hosting 2.7 million people.
I wonder why it's struggling now.
That was something I was going to ask the American guys. Is you guys? Jeez, you got so much fucking money. You got so much money. Why can't you have a health service even similar to the UK?
Yeah,
why
but
can't you
right
have
here,
that?
Germany takes in the most, and then after that is Greece.
I don't understand.
There's too many people over there for them to be able to pull it off now, and I think that's just pissant excuse.
I think that's an excuse. They've also got too many money.
Yeah, it's just greed, brother.
They've got the money. They have to
go down in the northern
just take a teeny little bit. Drop a couple of nuclear bombs and spend it on your national health.
Massacring whole villages. People are leaving so they don't get their whole family massacred. It's not because of greed. It's because they don't
No,
want
we're
their
talking
family
about
there.
a different topic to you there.
That's why the
Kath.
people are coming out of
We're
Africa.
talking
Because
about
ISIS is
your
all over in the
healthcare
northern part of
system.
Africa
No,
and
no.
killing people.
What I'm talking about is our National Health Service is one of the best in the world,
Exactly.
even though
They
we
come there
we
because of
moan
money. They
about it.
want free stuff, and that's not the case. They come there, yeah, they want a better life, but they don't
Yes,
want to die.
no, I'm talking generally now for your
Yeah,
American
exactly.
people.
It's
For the
the
British
topic,
people,
brother.
for the British people, we got a National Health Service, which means we all get this and that and the other. We can go to the hospital.
We
The
have
ambulance
welfare
will come and
stuff.
get us.
We have
Right. So
access for
why
people to
can't
get full
the
health care.
Americans do it? No, you're always on about your health service
We have
being
health care
shit.
for poor people. It's called access. Every state has their own form of it. Poor people, if you make under a certain amount, you get basically free health care for all your kids, especially if you're a kid. Like all
Right.
children get free health care, no matter
Okay.
what.
I know nothing about that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Why
same.
can't you just
Never
have a
heard about that.
national?
All we hear is that you get bankrupted if you
Now,
go to
once
the
you
doctor.
get 18,
Everybody's
you're on your
complaining
own.
that they can't afford healthcare, they can't
But
afford the
because
insurance.
jobs
Blah, blah, blah.
don't provide it anymore, like a lot of places. My job, I pay like $20 a week, or if that, or no, $23 for my health care.
Mm.
I have health care. I have full coverage. Like I can go to doctor anywhere I want, and I pay $23 a week. But there's a lot of people who have no options at work, and if they want to get private insurance, they're looking at like $1,000 a month and shit like that.
Yeah, see, that's what's wrong. That's what bit that we're
That's what I was saying
how
about
the
the
fuck do
national
you
health
have
service.
that in America since you're the richest first world country?
Republicans gutted it, so there was a
Oh
public
yeah,
option in there, and Republicans would not pass anything unless that was cut out and give.
I don't understand that.
and that's where it's a problem because of greed factor comes from. Because of the
I don't
Republicans.
If you're poor, then I mean you get free healthcare. But if you make any kind of money, well, now you're going into debt and you're going to end up poor because you're buying health insurance.
Yeah.
Well, basically, the idea is to keep you poor.
Yeah, well, that's the whole idea. I mean, the
Probs
reason
would
we
love
work,
that.
like
Yeah.
we work 40-hour weeks because it makes you just tired enough that you're unable to want to rebel. Like they have this science out to like
Ooh,
everything.
nice.
Population.
I really don't understand it. The government obviously.
Modern day
if you can't have
slavery,
something-
brother. Modern day slavery.
Look at people in
if you
UK.
can't, if you can't have something
they're
similar,
for
all you
royal
got to
family.
do is look across the pond and go, "Hey, the Brits have got this. This works. That works. Okay, that might not work for us. We might do this instead. Blah blah blah. Adapt it and fit it
But you
in.
don't have guns.
No, why can't your government do that?
That's
You've got all
blue
these different
mentality, brother.
states.
Not red mentality.
Which
Yeah,
right
you've got
now,
all these different states doing what the fuck they want over here and
well,
what
that-
the fuck.
we're
they want
states
Oh,
just
we
like in
in
the
our
EU.
I know our country is like one city over there, but it works for the whole country.
America
Why
is just
can't
like
you
the
do it for the
European
whole
Union.
country?
It's basically a collection of countries. Each state's like a country. It has its own constitution, its rules, bylaws. Every
That's
state's like
ridiculous.
an independent country, but then it has the overruling of the federal government, and that would be like the EU has its own bylaws and everything that go over top of everything else.
Yeah,
It's the same basically setup. You're just the United Countries of Europe. That's basically what you are. We're just the United States.
I think that's ridiculous.
Well, it's not
It's
really
one
because
country.
no.
You know? You
not
got
look at the
Texas
size-
saying, we
don't
got
look at the size comparison. Like
yeah,
America is
it
massive.
doesn't matter about the size. What
Yeah, it
if
does. The
size is a
population is
problem?
340
If
million
size
people
is a
versus your
problem,
65
then
million.
why have you got a central government in the first place? What's the point of them?
Because
If
then it
everybody
can
do their
make
own
sure that
fucking
states don't
they're all-
overstep or like get rid of slavery. Like the federal governments want to enforce the banning of slavery.
yeah,
Like
but
without that
why?
doing it, everybody still states that would independently do their own.
So why don't the federal government do it all? Is there a problem with that, or why don't you just say no? We are one country. We will do this.
Well, each
Why
state
doesn't
has a
Trump
governor
say
that
whole
governs,
country
and then they
will
have
do
their own
this?
Senate and Congress in every state. and
I
then
don't
they
think
make
you
the laws
understand my
for the state.
question, do you?
The federal government is just kind of like a broad umbrella to make sure
Okay.
that
Yeah.
some things do get enforced, but it doesn't make up most of the laws. Most of your laws come from your local jurisdiction.
Therein may lie the problem, as far as I can see, from what little I understand of America.
Well, a lot of times people get to vote on those laws and local.
Yes, they do. Yeah, but if somebody's voting on the law in Texas to put the 10 Commandments in a classroom, somebody in Pennsylvania isn't going to get to vote on that.
Well, that doesn't mean I could give two shits less of what happens in Texas. That's their problem. If they vote to want the 10 Commandments in their school, that's the problem. The people of that state can vote no. They can collectively vote no or yes. That's up to the people of that state. And you have the freedom in America. If you don't like that, you don't like the laws of that state, you can move to another state. There's nothing making you stay in one state or the other.
I don't see why you should. I don't think you should have to move. I don't think you should be forced to move because you don't agree with where you live.
My ex-wife moved out of Texas because it was a shithole. She lives in PA now.
I don't agree that should have to happen. I think it's awful.
But you don't choose where you're born. Like, look
I
how
know,
many people
exactly.
move from the north down to Florida just because it's nicer down there, the better climate.
Oh, you can do that. Yeah, fine. But you're not forced to do it.
Well,
Because
I mean,
you can't live under some draconian laws that people have made where you can't have a fucking abortion. So you have to move.
Well, female mortality rates are up. It's like 54% or something like that since the banning of abortion.
Yeah. Those people are insane.
It isn't pro-life, man. It's just
no, it's
for life.
Mothers are now dying because they can't afford the baby that's killing them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for you guys. I just don't think you get it. See, the fact that Texas doing this and that and the other, I don't give a fuck what they do. Yeah, but it affects the people who live there.
Yeah.
And you don't seem to give a shit about the people who live there because it doesn't affect you. That's poor. That's poor form. Not for yourself. I mean, you live there. That's fine. That's cool.
You think
what I'm saying is, the government doesn't give a shit.
So in England, do you think the people in France should have a say in what your laws are?
No, because they're not part of Britain.
What you're saying, I should have here, and
no, they're not part of Britain.
But is that 51 different countries in your country, Gads, or is it 51 different states, mate? You're all part of the same tribe.
A state is a country.
Yeah, I think.
I get that,
what I'm saying is,
what I'm saying too.
Texas. What I'm saying is, it seems like that your government, your central government, the White House and all that mob, I don't seem to give a shit what Texas do, which is insane.
No, they're just a broad sweep. Like, they're out to stop like fraudsters. Like, they're out to do like the big things that people are doing across state lines and like going all over the place. Like, they just caught a bunch of people that were hacking into ATMs. The ATM would just print money out for them, just nonstop. They went around how many hundreds of thousands of dollars of money out of ATMs, and that took the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, to track them down and do everything because they're doing it in different places, different states, and it goes across state lines. Where one state cannot go into another state, its jurisdiction. Each state's ruled by its jurisdictions, its laws, its enforcement agents, its elected officials.
But when you drive across the United States, guys, don't you have to have different car insurances for each state? No. I was told something like that this week. There's like, it might not have been insurance.
No, I have never heard of any ridiculousness like that. You have the car insurance is like a national wide thing. Like, most car insurance brands are nationwide. Like, even that.
I was watching some sovereign market here in front of a court, and the judge was saying something along the lines of, it's state governed, so therefore. I don't know the details.
No, everybody has to have insurance. Every car needs to have insurance, and it's just you just have to have coverage. And it's liability.
I can't. I'm looking from the outside, and I cannot understand why your White House gang can't just turn around and say, "Look, we are all one country. You will give this healthcare here, and you will give this healthcare here." And I don't give a fuck if you are a state and you think you can draw your own laws. Oh, I don't fucking think so. I run this country. What's wrong with doing that?
That's not how
It's
that
pick and
works.
choose, brother. It's pick and choose. Now,
I
it should
really-
work
The
like
federal
that.
government covers
think
big
without
things
that-
like the war on
If you're a
drugs,
country, it should
military,
work like
Yeah.
that.
the
You know.
FBI, the
I
CIA.
mean, God,
deals in
Godwin,
international
you know
matters.
about this stuff. I really don't. I do not understand it.
Because
I really don't.
you can't have one government trying to rule over like a massive country like the United States. Like that's almost impossible.
Why do you have
Having
government in the
Why
first
not?
place?
They do in fucking India.
What
You
the fuck are
guys
you
don't
voting for?
realize how big United States is. 340 million people. India is freaking tiny compared to America.
It's still
Everybody,
got a billion.
Over
Yeah,
a
but
billion
they're all-
people.
they're
Same
all-
with China. It's still got a
they're all
billion.
in small, isolated areas. America, they're spread
China?
across 50 states. Some of the states are clear out in the middle of the freaking Pacific
Who
Ocean.
cares how
So
big the state is?
what's bigger, China or
If you
USA?
don't follow the laws, then
United
you
States-
get.
Come on, man, you're making excuses.
reprimanded for it.
It
I
can be done.
don't get
It's
it.
easier to have smaller, localized governments to do the small area.
Yes,
and
yeah.
um,
To do the
like,
small stuff.
you,
Yeah.
you have governors,
Healthcare is not
you have
small stuff.
mayors,
Yeah,
and
well,
governors.
healthcare
counties.
isn't small stuff. Abortion laws isn't small stuff.
Abortion was federal, but the Trump gutted
Yeah,
that out.
I know.
It was
So
the
it's pick
federal
and choose.
protection. That's what the federal government was there for, to make certain rules. like
Absolutely
the
understand.
abortion.
I know.
But-
I know.
Without those rules, then the states independently can pick and choose their rules by vote, by the
Yeah,
populace.
funny how they're
So
doing that to
people
get
can't vote
their
on the federal rules. That's done by Congress and the Senate and then the president.
very strange for it to be a country one day, but
God, you're a
51
smart guy.
states, 51
yeah,
states
you know
one
me.
day and 51 different countries another day.
Yeah.
But yeah,
50. There's
God.
no 51. It's 50.
50. Sorry, mate.
Canada haven't said yes yet.
Well, Puerto Rico,
Exactly.
Puerto Rico isn't a state. We've owned Puerto Rico for 100 years and still haven't given them statehood.
I
You're right.
really
Puerto
do
Rico
not
is just
understand it.
considered a
I think
territory.
it's very
So all the
strange.
people there are Americans, but they have zero say in anything. They have no
There you go.
representation.
There you go.
Like they elect people, but that person has zero power to vote on anything. They just basically sit there and watch at the Senate and Congress.
I was shocked by your birthright policy thing this week that they're trying to push through.
Well, Trump was
People
trying to get rid of
born
birthright citizenship.
Yeah,
that you would
there.
have
And
to file.
Australia doesn't even have it. I
Oh,
don't
that's
get that because I thought that if you were born
You're
here,
born
you were
here,
automatically
you're American.
Australian.
That's been our law since day one, pretty much. Like you're born here, you're
Ubar
American.
tried to argue with me about that once on
Ah.
chat, and he got owned. As far as
Like,
I
I'm
that's-
just
concerned.
I don't get
He
it.
doesn't
It's
think so because he's narcissist.
I've had arguments with people at work because this girl, she keeps saying, "Oh, he's African American." I'm like, "No, he's American. There is no African about him. If he was African, he'd been
Absolutely.
born in Africa. If he
Yeah.
was, whatever, he'd be
You
born
know,
in that country. He's
I was
black
going to
American
say that.
or
I
white
read.
Yeah.
I read. Was it yesterday or the day before? African Americans actually only make up about 15% or something.
Yeah, 14% of the population is
14,
black
14?
Americans.
Yeah.
Muslims make up like 1% of America.
What the fuck's the
Yeah,
problem?
wow.
What the fuck's the problem?
Gay,
What
that's
is?
like
What
10%
the
of the
fuck?
population. These
I bet
that
gay people
were-
make up nearly as much as the black people.
Trans is 7%. Fucking that's full on.
There you go. So half the black people are gay or trans.
That's why Republicans, the right wing, always attacks minority groups. It's to
Oh,
make
yeah.
people think they're
That's
the enemy,
disgusting.
and it's to direct their anger toward them instead of the billionaires who are taking their jobs, sending them to cheaper labor places like
so-
Mexico.
So the
Mm.
billionaires are basically either paying them to do that or brainwashing them to do that.
The media is owned by billionaires who tell millionaires what to tell the working class who to hate.
Yeah, which is why I said about the BBC, which I still think is as about as impartial as you can get. Our big black company.
The best thing to do is stop watching all mainstream media networks like BBC, Fox News, CNN, MSNBC. Like, don't watch any of their bullshit because it's mostly
There
just
are some
propaganda and
who are
favoritism for billionaire
very
class.
proud of. Yeah, there are some who are very proud on the internet of their impartiality, isn't there? I don't know a lot about it, be honest with you. I usually watch the news just to get the weather at the end.
I do get confused about the difference between a nationalist and a racist. To me, they're nearly analogous.
Well, nationalists, I mean, it's about their country. It's all about their nationhood, and that doesn't necessarily mean different races.
Nationalism
Racist,
is more. I would think nationalism would be more closely to.
Well, that's what Hitler was. Hitler was a nationalist. It was all about Germany. Germany first.
Yeah.
Big Heil.
National Socialist Party.
That was pretty good.
Full on that.
But then Hitler also said, "We are socialists in name only. We are not like those socialist dogs in Europe or Russia or whatever." And then he went on to kill the communists, and like 27 million Russians were killed.
Something like that. Well, the Russians at that time were a bit like the Chinese, isn't it? If you shot 100,000, another 100,0nd come over the hill and go,
I've seen
is that all you got?
From World War II, it was Volksgrad, and they're like, "What? The man in front of you gets a rifle. The man after him gets a magazine. When the gun's empty or the man dies, the next guy picks up the gun and shoots until he dies."
And they did that.
And they just kept lining, just everybody down. One guy got a gun, the next guy got just a magazine.
Oh, so the Chinese, isn't it? I mean,
Gallipoli, Gads.
Oh,
maybe that one.
Omaha Beach.
Oh yeah.
There were
It
lots
was,
of
it was on the Eastern Front. It was when it was Russia defending the German advance, which we were their ally. We were the Russian ally. Yeah,
Stalingrad.
That was it.
Yeah. The weather.
Like it was just Russia.
The weather. The Germans were sitting on the ground and freezing to death.
We needed that distraction, so we are allied with the Russians who were already fighting heavily, and we used that more as a distraction. So we came in behind the Germans after the Enigma code was cracked, and that way we could get information. We came in D-Day. We built whole docking systems in the North Sea and shit like that. The dock ships and stuff to unload supplies, logistics, and we just came in and just stomped the shit out of the Germans.
Yeah, and what did those wars achieve, really? A lot of dead people.
That you don't live in a state owned by Germany.
Here's the thing. The people who live in Germany were born in Germany and they speak German. I would be no different to them, would I? I'd be somebody who was born in this country under German rule. I'd have spoke German. I wouldn't have known any different.
No, but most of Europe would have became part of Germany. It would have been the rebirth of the Holy Roman Empire.
That's what I always think anyway. I would never have known any different. That would have just been normal.
But that's just what would have happened is Germany would have taken over France, Germany, Spain, Italy. Well, I don't know if he would have took her, like Mussolini was allied with Hitler. Same with the Vatican. They allied, but Mussolini was more off down in Africa dicking around.
Yeah. I don't know what you think, Mal, but that's the way I quite often think about it. I wouldn't have known any different. I'd have been born. I'd have spoken German. That's probably the only difference.
It's a relative thing. You wouldn't have given a shit because you wouldn't have known any better.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, at that time, England was being carpet bombed pretty regularly.
Oh, every night. Yeah. There's videos of the docks in London. They liked hitting the docks in London. They bombed them every night relentlessly for I don't know how long, a long time. Because of our naval fleet and because of trade, overseas trade and things like that. Yeah, that's right.
It's all about logistics. Like anybody.
Well, that was his mission, to starve us out, wasn't it?
Well, that's how you win wars. Like Napoleon, that was one of his biggest things. Like if I got to take my army somewhere, I had to have all the logistic lines, all the food, all the supplies, everything needed to do those. And he was very methodical about those kind of things. That's how he could stretch all the way up into Moscow.
Yeah, that's what happens, I think. And I don't know how it is at the moment. It can't be great there at the moment. I wouldn't have thought. Though I've seen videos or pictures of people queuing up for bread and stuff. But obviously that doesn't make it into the mainstream media very often, so we don't see it.
We also had the Great Depression, right?
Yeah, you did.
The 1927 Great Depression, or the 1929.
Best haircuts ever.
27 was the swine flu, the Spanish flu.
Pudding basin, Mal.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah.
So we had.
I've seen people that.
The Spanish flu going around. Then we had the Great Depression, and then we ended up with World War II. After World War I, just was happening in 1920.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was a lot of just brutality at that period of time, like that.
A lot of mess.
50-year stretch, or what, 40 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
which one were you talking about, Mal? The pudding basin haircut, and the they had those welfare
1929
glasses.
wants a haircut back. Yeah, I used to have one of those.
And they all had round glasses. That was the only ones you could get. Yeah.
People getting arrested walking down the street because they had two like milk cartons full of illegal booze. Remember that? Under their armpits in a big coat.
Yeah. Well, America tried prohibition as well. That didn't go too well. Yeah, prohibition. Yeah,
that's not going to happen. No.
Well, they
around as long as people.
Yeah, the Americans actually sent out squads to smash up all the. They smashed all the bottles of wine. They emptied all the beer barrels. They
had the stills out in the woods.
Yeah. Well, those stills came as a result of prohibition. That everybody started brewing their own moonshine.
That was the one, the moonshine one. Yeah, I saw a film about it with
moonshine,
Tom Hardy in it. It's a good film.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched Jojo Rabbit?
Jojo Rabbit, no.
Don't think so.
About, like kids in the Nazi army, they're going to like a Nazi camp to train to be like soldiers, and then they get drafted into the war, and like it's kind of funny. These kids, in a war, like they're carrying a rocket launcher, and the one sees the other. He's like, "Hey, Jojo!" He's like, "Oh, hey!" He like drops the rocket launcher, it goes off and shoots him, and hits a building and blows up.
Oh, I've seen videos of training soldiers where they fucked up, where they drop the shell into the mortar, and
I just watched that.
It goes bloop and lands on the guy's back, and everybody legs it. That's also that's funny. Yeah, I enjoy that.
Yeah, I'm sure there are lots of catastrophes like that. Every year, somebody gets killed on a sorcery plane or something, training in the army or whatever, don't they?
The worst place is in Wales.
Yeah, probably
they
is.
All got the Brecon Beacons, and they reckon it's one of the toughest places in the world to go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wow.
It's probably the strongest.
Well, depending on what time of year.
They go up there to train in the Brecon Beacons, which is like a kind of mountainous, wild place, but the weather is shit. And they go up there with their whatevers, and they reckon it's one of the toughest places in the world to go to train. So I don't know. I wouldn't fucking go anyway. So I don't know.
No, that's right.
Well,
I wouldn't.
But like, if they want to train the best, I mean, some of those Delta operators, like, they're guys that are just on a whole nother level. Like, their genetics, they're pushed to the max. Like, they're just the best of the best humans when it comes to like combative situations and stuff, survivability.
Yeah.
They
like SAS, SBS, Delta Force, SEAL teams. Yeah.
What's the boat ones called? I forgot what they are. Those guys,
The one, which ones? SBS, Special Boat Service.
That's the ones, yeah.
Yeah.
People forget them. Fuck.
Special Air Service.
Those
There are
guys.
two. There are two: Special Air Service (SAS) and the Special Boat Service (SBS).
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we have our Coast Guard too are crazy. Like those guys can go out in like craziest weather and save people. Like jump down in the
See,
freezing water. And stuff.
that's the people forget about. You know, they're as hard as anybody. They
Oh,
just
hard as
go out
nails.
there. Jeez.
What did you ever see that
Unbelievable.
film, Perfect Storm?
Yeah. No, that made no sense whatsoever.
Oh, it did.
No, you get to the ending, everybody dies. Who the fuck told the story?
Why would you spoil the movie ending? But
It's
if you
actually,
saw it, and it's basically, it was a real event. It was a real story. It happened. It actually, those were real people. It was a memory of those people who died.
Yeah, but nobody survived. So who the
I
fuck
know.
told the story?
Because they knew they got trapped in it, and that was most likely the thing that happened.
Quite a harsh environment down there, Wolf. It's quite cold in the winter. It's quite mountainous and hilly.
Kilimanjaro.
And
To
well,
be
no,
honest, Andy, it's
she's
not where
talking
we
about
are.
Wales. I think she's talking
To
about,
be
or
honest,
he's talking
Andy,
about Wales.
where we are, it's not.
Yeah.
We very rarely get snow. Very rare.
Okay.
It's
We
Yeah.
get
warm.
about
You-
2 or
well,
3
for
days
now.
of 2 or 3 days of frost a year, and it doesn't get below zero.
Yeah, that sounds pretty much like here. Really.
Scotland's
Yeah.
where it gets freezing cold.
Oh
Ireland's
yeah,
warm. Ireland's usually
Scotland, I've been snowed in and had
Rain.
deer on the roof.
yeah.
I've
Yeah.
had deer on the roof of the house.
It's a
Yeah,
500
north
mile.
is
It's 500 or 600 miles north of here, Scotland. So obviously, the further you go north, the colder it gets.
Yeah.
well, its elevation there too is much higher, the mountainous
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
D-Beck was, remember
What
D-Beck?
is no? Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know what happened to him.
No, he just stopped coming. I just chat to him along, going great with D-Beck. He's so funny.
Oh yes.
He lives even further up. He lives up where, the men and the sheep are nervous.
I always kind of wanted to live on the Isle of Man.
And a man,
Yeah.
I don't
Just kind of
know.
out there, just doing its own thing.
Yeah.
It's just quiet,
Shetland
quiet,
Island.
quaint.
Shetland Islands are not like that. Very isolated, but very cold in winter as well. You'd have to be
I
pretty
know an
tough.
engineer guy who lives out on the west coast of Scotland and the islands out there. And
Ireland?
oh
Oh.
my God,
Well, I know there's a
that's
bunch
rough
when they-
out there.
they
That's
used
right
to-
out in the Atlantic,
Yeah.
and it just gets all the weather.
Yeah.
Anybody who thinks they got weather who wants to go there, it just gets all the weather, everything straight in off the Atlantic Ocean.
Did you ever watch those crab fishermen up in Alaska?
No, I haven't. No, I'm too not.
Oh, we
I'll
have
tell you
crab
what is
fishermen.
interesting though, Mal, if you like that
Look,
sort of thing, is the lighthouse keepers out there on that west coast of
Oh,
Scotland. One of those lighthouses is something like 7 miles out in the middle of
Yeah.
nowhere. Yeah,
Well, it's because there's probably a rocky reef,
yeah.
Yeah.
They don't
So
want
so
that low draft.
so when you're putting a job out, and you're going, "No, job available."
Yeah.
What kind of person are we looking for? Well, I fucking
I
hate
seen
people.
there's one that pays really good. It's an island that pays you pretty handsomely to go out there, but you're isolated for like a year at a time.
I know the one. Yeah.
It's nice. It's green, but it's just you're out
I've
there.
I've forgotten the name of the place now.
Where's
Yeah.
that, Gads?
I think it's Ireland.
Ireland has a
Okay.
place. Yeah.
Yeah, it's way out. It's beautiful. It's like this
Yeah,
green,
well-
like it's like a 45-degree slope. It comes down and that kind of like flattens out a little bit, and then there's like a house and a lighthouse there.
Ireland is generally very green. Well, England is as well.
Because it
because
rains a lot.
We have a lot. We have a lot of rain. Yeah, that's exactly right. It'd be a desert, the same as anywhere else if we didn't have
Well,
rain.
no, I mean, I don't think because we have here in PA it goes months without raining at times. It's still
Is it?
rains
Yeah.
and freeze.
What's
Like,
PA? Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Yeah,
Hey.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Philadelphia is the other one I remembered. Philadelphia is the one where they all stand around fucked. 'Cause they're all on
Philadelphia is
fentanyl.
where the Underground Railroad ended. So all the slaves that were running away from slavery in the South, once they got to Philadelphia, they're
All
free.
right.
Nobody could go after them.
See how
They knew-
see how different perspectives, different visions of things. See, Philadelphia to me is where
That's right. That's right, Odie. It's not.
Philadelphia for me is where people stand around in the streets fucked because they're all on fentanyl.
That's just Kingston Street, and it's just one street. Basically,
Is it?
it made it so that people could just do drugs. It's fully legal. They're allowed to do whatever they want, and they're just observed. So if anybody's like dying or something, they get EMTs to rescue them and take them to a hospital instead of putting them in prison and wasting tax dollars. So, I mean, they're going to do drugs anyway. But it's like a free area where they're allowed to do whatever drugs, and they won't be
All
persecuted
right.
for it. But it'll save their lives if they
I
go to
didn't know that.
overdose.
And how does that work out? Does that make things better? Surely not.
I mean, these people are going to use drugs regardless. Like, they're just going to go in.
That's
the prison.
basically a petri dish.
Well, I mean, they're going to die.
Yeah.
I mean, but they have EMTs there with Narcan and shit like that to save them.
Gee.
But it's better than spending thousands of dollars running them through the judicial system and then incarcerating them just for them to go back out and do it again.
And does it work?
That's
I mean,
what
I've
I'm
seen videos where there's a cute, nice
Yeah.
little girl getting interviewed about it and all the rest
The one
of
with
it. You know?
the drink in her hand where she's like swaying her arms, like all looking goofy, walking with another guy. Like, I've seen some Tweak Your Geographic videos. They're usually.
Okay. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God.
It's painful
Yeah,
to watch those people, isn't it?
Sad.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do for them. They're not going to quit just because you incarcerate them or anything.
They're
Like,
done.
they're just,
Yeah,
they want to.
they are
They have
done.
to want to quit.
Yeah.
And
How
most
can
of
you
them are
then-
want
stupid,
to quit that? How can
And they're
you
never going to want to. They're never going to do that.
How can you have the faculties about
You
you?
just have to
to
let
say,
those ones
Hey,
sort
this
themselves
is
out.
too far. I need to stop. How
Like,
can
Well,
you?
they're beyond that. They're so addicted that it's
I mean,
painful
they
to stop
look
now.
like-
Mal.
Yeah, they look like dancers in a Michael Jackson movie.
It becomes physically painful to stop. You've got to have it.
Yeah. I get
Yeah.
that. But I'm
Yeah.
saying they look like the dancers in a Thriller movie from Michael
Yeah,
Jackson.
they do. They do.
What
yeah,
the
part of
fuck?
Ireland.
How are you going to get the faculties to say, "Hey, wait a minute,
That's what.
know." You're not.
That's kind of when. That's kind of when you've given up, isn't it? Just say, let them do what they want. They're going to kill themselves, and we'll go and scrape them off the street when they do.
I mean, we do it with alcohol. Like, if you want alcohol, you're just going to take it.
That's what they've done, though, isn't it?
If
Really,
you're going to drink yourself to death, you're going to drink yourself to death. I mean, that's just
same thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's different than drugs. I mean,
I suppose yes. I suppose that the thing is with that fentanyl stuff is it's in plain sight.
yeah. So therefore, and then you
Yeah.
do it, boom,
Okay.
Narcan them, boom,
Yeah.
Narcan.
Now,
So
the alcohol
basically what
stuff is
happens-
out of sight, out of mind. Carry
Well-
on, pal.
Well, fentanyl does this. Once you hit it, it gets to a toxic level. It stops the body from being able to absorb oxygen into the blood cells, and
Yeah.
basically you just suffocate while you're still breathing. Basically, you just can't absorb any of the oxygen. in
Not
your
enough oxygen in your blood. Yeah.
blood. And then whenever they give you
Okay.
Narcan, it reverses that.
Talk to somebody who knows, and you learn something. Yeah, fine.
So they carry Narcan and they administer
Yeah.
it.
It's
In
small,
the
it's-
paramedics administer it. Yeah.
I mean, people have it nowadays. Teachers have it. Police have them.
Yeah.
They're just everybody can have a Narcan almost. Like if you have no people that are addicts. it's like-
Have you ever thought that if you had something now harping back a bit, argument again, harping back a bit, if you had something like the UK's National Health Service, which has all these little offshoot things that deal with all this stuff, do you not think that would make a difference there?
I think
I don't
if
know
you were-
whether it has here, Mal. To be fair, we
Oh, it
just don't
does.
see it. It's
Oh, it
hidden
does.
away.
It
I
definitely
think
does.
if you bordered
makes a
somewhere like
difference.
Mexico, you would have a huge influx of drugs, and you would have a lot more addicts and stuff, and then your system would probably be overwhelmed.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
I see. Yeah, no, that is to be fair, yeah, that's an
We have
argument I hadn't
Mexico
thought of.
bringing in tons
Yeah,
of drugs.
You got the Mexico cartels and
Yeah.
There's like 5 of them. They're all civil war with each other. Basically, our CIA went down there and just starts assassinating the leaders of the cartels, and now they're just
Waste
going
of time.
crazy. Oh, not really. Right now, they're killing each other for power and territory.
Well, they always do. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, one's going to eat the other. They usually
Los
do.
Zetas and all the other ones.
But
Yeah.
it's if they're fighting each other, that means they're not pushing as much product and stuff.
I mean,
So,
to be fair, I've
No different to what the mafia did in a way.
I don't know them much worse. I've seen videos of what the cartel do. The mafia didn't know what day it was, and they still don't. They might bump you off, but not like these fuckers.
I've seen some pretty brutal
God.
shit. Like the one cartel, like he tortured this guy, cut his head off, and then took the head and swung it into his ass, made him kiss his own ass.
Yeah. They will skin you alive.
Yeah, they're really brutal.
Brutal. The only people I've seen on video who can match them is ISIS.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
There you go.
Just it's psychopath. The thing is, in those kind of cultures, those kind of I don't know what you want to call them, organizations. The most psychopath ones, the ones that have zero empathy, they're power driven.
Yeah, and there are also, I suppose, particularly in somewhere like Mexico or in the ISIS ones, those kind of places are the uneducated, can hardly feed your family people. Oh, we'll give you a couple $100, go and do this, you know. And then they get caught by the other gang, and they get skinned alive, burnt, dumped in acid or whatever, because they couldn't feed the family properly. You know, they're uneducated anyway. That sort of stuff is the way I think it goes.
They don't really project for the future to see what can I become. They just kind of got to survive a day to day.
No, they just get their
whatever
money.
means possible.
I agree, completely agree with that. Yeah, it is awful. I've seriously seen
the exact same
videos.
I
would not show anybody. Yeah, it's awful stuff.
But it's
and do you know what's worse? Do you know the worst thing about the whole thing of that is? All that gangs and cartels and stuff in Mexico and all that stuff. Do you know what the worst thing about it is? That fucking mariachi music. Oh God, horrible! What a fucking racket!
Playing big old hats.
Jeez!
Bro.
Oh my God! Cut my throat! Jeez! Stop skinning me! Cut my throat! I can't stand the music. It was awful. Oh no! Yeah, no, just no. Yeah, a little bit off topic, but there you go.
I know you're happy, Gads, but you're not allowed to sing.
Oh, don't sing. No, we won't have any of that. It's true, isn't it? It's awful stuff.
Is that what it's like? I don't even know what it is, what you're talking about. But
just type in on YouTube mariachi.
Okay.
Just don't turn it up.
Is it like Gads was doing? Is that what it is?
Oh no, Gads was positively fucking operatic.
In comparison.
Yeah, oh yes.
I've no idea. I'm not sure I want to know, actually.
No, it's not good. No. Yeah, remember those old films where they had all the guys playing the guitars around the lovely lady in the cafe? Yeah?
Yeah.
But really horrible.
The big old sombreros with little balls hanging off them around it.
There you go. Yeah. Sombreros and no.
My favorite though, like for non-modern music, I guess you say. It's like the sitar. Just give me like an Indian dude there with a sitar, just ripping on those chords. Oh man, that's soothing.
Well, I got taught how to play the sitar by the best sitar player in Europe, who was a student of a guy called Ravi Shankar, who is the world's most famous sitar player. And I played in the Albert Hall.
That twang of the strings, it just it's so soothing.
Yeah, It had swans on the neck of it. I played in the Albert Hall in London with that. I was the only white guy there.
Well, I'd
I've told
imagine
the story before. It's funny.
are. I mean, that's like Indian music, right? That's Indian
Yeah.
culture mostly.
Now we went down there on a minibus, see, and there was like 6 Indian dancers there, young women. I was only young at the time. There was young women. I think I fell in love with all of them. They were absolutely stunning. They're all
I think
dressed
you're
in
kind of like me, Mal.
traditional garb, and
You can
they-
look at
they-
most
they were-
women and find the beauty in most women, versus where women look at men and just find all of them ugly. Find reason to find them ugly.
you would be
Yeah.
surprised. You will find that more women find men attractive than men find women attractive.
I did have
Yeah.
this weird with this guy. This one guy I work with. He's black guy, and I was like, "Oh, all these beautiful women." He's like, "No, no beautiful women here. There's like 2." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? I see like 10 of them in here." I don't know.
Yeah. See, I was of the when I was in a dance hall, I used to look around with a girl who'd just been dumped, and she was depressed, and she was pissed and lonely, had no friends, no arms, and no legs.
Oh, geez,
Oh yeah,
you did horrible things to her, didn't you?
no, that's my type of woman at that time.
Yeah, she can't fight back.
Vulnerable.
Only a
Vulnerable
little,
and
just a little bit. Just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. So
You put her in a
Yeah,
backpack and carry her around on your back.
the Indian women, the girls were all dancers, with traditional garb and all that. They were brilliant, and they were up on stage dancing, right? And they're giving all this with the eyes, and they used to use some sort of butter kind of thing in their eyes, so that they could move their eyes around, because they would tell stories with the dancers, And
Oh my
the
God.
audience are all going, ooh, ah, ooh. And I'm at the back of the stage with my sitar waiting to play, going, the fuck are they all going ooh for? I didn't have a clue. I'm the only white guy there. It was funny as fuck.
Any of you guys grow up with a tap that dripped water? I remember as a kid, we had a tap that if somebody at night, after they go to the bathroom, wash their hands, they wouldn't turn it off all the way, and you hear,
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah.
Chinese
All night long.
torture.
yeah.
They actually use that as a torture method, don't they?
That's like the Indian drums, tablas.
Yeah. Yeah.
The faucet is perfectly right above the drain, and it just goes all the way down to the fucking
The
goose.
trap. Yeah.
Pea trap.
I would interject with a question of when we're talking about sitars and playing on stage and Indian dancers, where the fuck did the dripping tap come from?
Chat.
All right.
I find a lot of those girls, those Asian girls, especially the half caste Indian girls, very attractive.
Asian Americans.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Korean girls are cute, but they weigh about 2
I don't like Korean.
They weigh about 40 pounds.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not
and
Asians.
and they've never seen sunlight. I don't. They don't. Koreans, Chinese, Japanese women don't do anything for me.
Well, my problem with Thailand, I don't mind going to Thailand. I had a nice girlfriend there, and she asked me to marry her and all the rest of it. And I said, no, you got a bigger dick than I got.
Yeah, they wouldn't do a lot for me either. I don't know why. That sort of women.
I could
Nice
see
and
Andy
cute.
with a big black Amazon woman, like just one of those, like just built like a.
Oh,
brick
voodoo
down.
mama.
Yeah, I don't think. I don't think that would be a problem. I mean, a lot of them are very nice personality.
Yeah,
They're
but the
good.
thing is,
They're
see,
usually gentle
it's when
giants.
you've got a girl or a woman in front of you who weighs 400 pounds, right?
Oh,
So
no.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah,
There's
no,
no
no.
way
and everybody goes, yeah, but she's a lovely girl. Yeah, but none of the blokes give a fuck.
No. That's going too far, Mel. I couldn't do these like that.
Exactly.
My best
Exactly.
friend's sister was like that. She is massive, and I'm just like, no, fucking ever.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
getting near that.
Or what? One
When
of
you-
those.
When you think about, do you ever think about the logistics of it, Gads? Like, how do they actually do it?
They probably have a big flower, throw some flour on it, find the microphone.
I got me. Oh, fuck you, open the mic off.
How is it physically possible, though?
Well, I don't know how two fat people like. Okay, get this.
No.
I have a brother who's 6'3". He's about 300 and some pounds, and then his wife has massive, huge freaking tits. But then she's also like 300 to 400 pounds. Like, I don't see how it's possible for them to even.
How is it physically possible? Yeah.
It's not, like the belly's hit, and then there's just nowhere to go.
Oh my god.
And that's probably why they can't have kids, because they can't have kids.
Yeah.
They can't even get past the lips.
I think I always think that when it comes to things like that, with love making and stuff like that, for want of a better word, I think you can look at these things in too much detail sometimes.
Yeah,
it's a gross thing when you actually look at it in detail. Even
Andy,
between
you sit there on a park bench and you see an old lady and be like, it'd probably be nasty to fuck her, and then you imagine the old lady looks like naked.
God, no, I've never wondered that. No, I'm a young, slim, slender, young, attractive woman kind of person. Even though I'm old now, I still like the same kind of women. That hasn't changed.
Slender.
I don't think that changes in men. I think it maybe changes in women. I don't know.
I've been talking to a girl at work. She's 22. We have a lot of same interests, but oh my god, she's just like you said. She's like, there's almost nothing to her. She's like, I asked her the other day, I was like, how much do you weigh? And she said 115.
Yeah.
Like, holy cow, she's just like, she's really tall too. She's about as tall as me, but she's slender. Like, there's nothing to her.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that would be me. That's the sort of person that I'd be attracted to. Not that I'm going to pull somebody like that, but that's what I'm attracted to. You can't change that. You can't. That's why I always think about gay people and stuff like that. They get a lot of criticism, but actually nobody chooses their sexuality. You don't suddenly decide that you're going to be gay or whatever, do you?
No, it's not like ice cream. You don't just try.
I think women can do it to an extent.
Do you? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're more bisexual. You see that?
Yeah, they're more pliant, aren't they?
Mm.
It seems that
Some of them
you
are.
could have a woman who's married, she's got kids, and next thing you know, she's batting for the other team.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah.
You don't get that with blokes generally.
Having said that, if she is batting for the other team, that was always there. She's always been like that.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. They'd have known. They'd have been like that from a very young age.
It's more of a mood thing, isn't it?
Well, it's for a lot of people, marriage and kids is just going through the motions and acting like everybody else, being normal.
That's a fair point. Yeah.
But they're hiding something, and they have been all their life.
Yeah. Well, we have one of them famous ones on telly, didn't we? What's his name? He was on morning television.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, I forgot who
I
he
know
was.
the guy too. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Phil something, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I got a guy, mate. He's as hetero as they come, but he hugs guys and all that shit. Plays rugby. Reckons he just doesn't, one with his sexuality. I have no issue with that.
Philip Schofield, Mal.
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have no problem with somebody being on television and having turned it out to be gay or whatever and all the rest of it. But the guy had been married for 25 years. And his wife didn't know, and his kids didn't know.
Oh, no.
I have a problem with that. I think it's a
What was
shit.
that? Who
Yeah,
was that?
that's why.
Who was that famous one, Mal? Who was married for 35 years or whatever and came out? Used to do the talk shows. Can't remember his name, but it was devastating for his family. Literally devastating.
Philip Schofield is the one I remember.
No, going back. This is going back years and years.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
But this was
Tall, slim guy. I can't remember his name, but anyway, they were. His wife was interviewed quite a lot. There was quite a lot of media coverage of her, and it was absolutely devastating.
of course it
That's
is.
more of an issue of
Yeah.
society, though, isn't it? Like that he had to keep it hidden for that long, a risk of.
No, I think it's partly, but I also think that if you are confident with yourself and you're happy with
How
yourself,
many people do you know that are confident with themselves and happy with themselves? So
me,
Me?
you now, though.
well, yes, but then
you
again,
earlier?
yeah. On the flip side, I'm not on the television with a big career that
Yeah.
would be fucked if I said I was gay.
Mate, I've only just
I'm
got
not
to
there.
that stage
So-
now. Fucking most of my life I've been insecure.
The penis puppeteer is insecure. Okay.
That helped.
He has got a point. He has got a point.
In public.
If he's on television every single
Mate,
day,
going on stage naked gets rid of insecurities, at least for a brief period. I tell you that for sure.
that would work. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not.
I think acting in general works,
I'm glad you
'cause I
remembered.
tried
That's
acting.
funny.
and I found it very difficult at that time. Yeah, but yeah, if you're on television and you're famous and this and that and the other, and it's the 70s and the 80s and even the 90s, you're not going to come out gay because your career will be fucked.
I'll give you another clue, Mal, who I'm talking
Which is
about.
a bit strange, given how many fucking pedos there are on telly.
Mm.
How odd is that?
I'll give you. I'll give you another. Give you another clue who I'm talking about, Mal. A young guy died in a swimming pool.
Oh, that was the guy who did the quiz show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit of a shame that was. He
Yeah.
didn't deserve that.
No, of course not.
He got his life wrecked, and it wasn't him. You know, it happened. But that showbiz part needs too much cocaine, blah blah blah. But
yeah, exactly that. Yeah,
can't really blame him.
They're pleasure seekers, so they keep indulging, and because they eventually get numb to one thing, so then they move to the next thing, and it's numb to that, it's on to the next thing, and it's just this continuous seek for new pleasures. Like
what they always do is they always want the attention. I don't care how many times they tell you they don't want it. I mean, look at our royal family, right? You got that Meghan freaking Marblehead, right? And the ginger Minge husband. And they go, they do, oh, we don't want all this. This is too much. We give up our royal duties and we bugger off to America for a bit of peace and quiet to get away from the media. And we'll go on Oprah and tell her all about it.
Actually, they're making more money doing this than they probably did being in the royal family.
Yeah. What's his name? Barry? Was it Barry something, Mel?
Harry.
Yeah,
Harry. No, the guy I'm trying to think of.
Yeah, Barry something. Yeah.
Barry something, wasn't it? I may be wrong. Yeah.
Yes, you were. It was. Oh no, I really can't remember his name now. Okay. See, you've annoyed me now. I probably won't sleep till about 3.
I know, but anyway, yeah, he came out, didn't he? And he'd been gay all his life. His wife didn't know, and then that young guy died in his swimming pool, and
yeah.
What's that British actor with the crooked nose? Isn't he gay?
Oh, yeah, I know who you mean. I can't think of his name either, but Stephen Fry.
Yeah, Stephen Fry.
Oh, Stephen Fry, yeah.
It's hard. It would be hard to believe that he's not. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, there's other ones too that you can tell just how
they
talk.
Guy.
They're made.
Yeah. Stephen Fry is gay, and he's quite open about it. Yeah,
Is
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
Is he? Yeah.
Well, he played one in V for Vendetta too.
Sorry.
Yeah, he did.
He played it as one in V for Vendetta as secret. Like it was in the movie, it became illegal to be gay again in England, and he had to keep that a secret. And he hid that. Plus, he had like a Quran and some other things. He's a purveyor of illegal
he's a
things.
smart guy. He was Stephen Fry, clever,
Very well educated. Yeah.
and funny guy.
Eton probably.
Oh yeah, he done all that. Yeah, he done all that, all the acting stuff, footlights and all that stuff. He did. He was in Blackadder and all that kind of. Yeah, he's a smart guy, and he argues religion and stuff. Yeah,
that's what Fry does a lot of, is religious.
Yeah, he's got no time for Catholics.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
The only people who got time for Catholics, me, because I got a brother who's one.
You see that excommunication video I put up about how roughly 600,000 Catholics got excommunicated?
I saw something, I think. Yeah.
No, didn't see it.
Yeah, I posted a thing about it. Like,
all right.
This, on Discord.
Yeah, this sect of Catholicism, which is very orthodox. They still do the Mass in Latin, and they were going to ordain their own bishops, and the Pope told them, "Don't do that, or I'll have to excommunicate you." And then they did it anyway. So he excommunicated all the bishops that were anointed, all the priests who did it, and basically anybody who's in that sect of that religion is now excommunicated.
Anybody except the pedophiles. If they're a pedo, come in.
It's a great shame he didn't do that to the pedos, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, the last Pope was actually really good at sorting. He was sorting that stuff out. Like he just did it in a discreet way. But I'm sure there was priests and bishops and cardinals that just disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go to.
That last Pope was a no bullshit Pope. He didn't. He said that evolution is a thing. That God is not a man with a magic wand. I mean, he said about like evolution, all kinds of different things. That if you're gay, that's the way God made you, and you're supposed to be happy and just live life. Like different things like that. Like
they have to do that, don't they? Because religion is failing, and they have to get bums on seats.
Pope Francis is a man from the streets. He grew up in Argentina as a bouncer, different things like that. He was a chemist.
Yeah.
Like, he lived real life, and then he joined the cloth later and used that as a way to spread actual peace. You have to look at the person for the individual, what they actually do versus what they're associated with.
Yeah, I know.
Like Trump, he's just a piece of shit, but people associate the Republican Party with him. So most of the people in that party tend to be pieces of shit.
That's a problem then, isn't it? Because that's like generalization where perhaps it shouldn't be.
Like us, isn't it? It's like us. Well, it's like us, isn't it, Mel? Guilt by association.
Yeah. Trump does it. All MAGA, don't bother me. Don't come here. You know?
Yeah, like if you haven't woken up at this point, you're brain dead and you're too dumb for my.
Yeah.
Like, remember, the average person is pretty stupid. And if you don't believe that, you're an average person.
Yeah, and there's 50% of the people below that.
Yeah, are dumber than that.
Whoa!
Like,
I've taught some of them. I tell you, you have to walk around the classroom every couple of days.
Just care about covering their face with whatever substance they get in it, doing drugs and watching entertainment, doom scrolling their life away. Like you can't teach them anything. Like they don't care.
67% of Americans don't even know the scientific method. I found out this week, which means 2/3 are irrational, basically.
It's going to get worse worldwide. Like this isn't America.
Oh, they could be quite rational without understanding why.
Cell phones. People in Australia have cell phones. Like it's brain rot on everybody's level.
That's a good point, Gads, and that's a good point, Gads. That's what I was trying to get across earlier. It's a global problem. It's not just an American problem or a British problem, or it's everywhere.
Except for China. China, they're strict, but they do good things. Like right now, China just passed a law that you cannot replace a person's jobs with AI just because it saves money.
Good. Well, that's a start.
I would argue that there are a couple of billionaires out there that I've heard of who don't give a fuck about that. because they're billionaires and they own
I
the
think
fucking place.
on the
And
other
they
hand,
go, these people.
on the other hand,
No,
on
they-
the other
they
hand,
go-
I don't. On the other hand, I don't think it'd be too difficult to show that it didn't save money.
well,
You know, you get,
I watched this billionaire guy showing the cameraman and the guy doing a documentary around his factory, one of his factories. He had loads of them. He's a billionaire, and they are doing all this stuff. And he's saying it in front of his employees. In 2 years, these people will be replaced by robots. In 2 years.
Well, now
And
they
that
just
was
made it
that
illegal.
video. Not a video. That documentary I watched was about 3 months ago.
yeah,
And he
I might
said
have
in
seen
2
that.
years they'll all be replaced by robots.
We've been
Mm.
And he
automating
didn't
since
care.
the Industrial Revolution. Like, let's look at the automated production line. Henry Ford was one of the
Yeah.
most
Yeah.
renowned for doing like automation.
Yeah. Like in the UK where they had the cotton mills, that kind of thing. It's revolution stuff. It's all new. When the internet came along and people went, oh shit. When Google came along and everybody shit themselves because now all you had to Google everything was to get the answer. Blah blah blah.
Good point. It's a good point, Gabs. The Model T Ford was probably one of the first production lines like that, mass production.
Well,
Yeah,
before
wasn't
that, it was like big steam engines and stuff like that. Like, it
Yeah.
wasn't a fully automated production line, but they were turning out steam engines. Like, they'd have bring in the boiler, and all the workers would come in, start putting all their bits and bobs on it. And like, steam engines are a big part of early America and England's industrial
Yeah.
revolution.
Of course, yeah.
Steam engines and like mass production generally, I was saying like cotton mills and things like that, like
Oh, well, they all ran off of those big steam engines that had
Yes.
these huge wheels on them with rocker arms that go around and then turn a belt.
Because
that
they
would
used
go
to be
down
water,
power out of
didn't
the
they?
shaft.
They were water wheels for a while, weren't they? But
Well,
then
it's all
went-
power shaft driven. That's what
Yeah.
it's called.
they got
Yeah.
steam. Once they got steam, that was the end of it. Yeah, and then you had printing press was another one.
Yeah.
Well, that was
That
the
was
big.
a
That's what
Big thing. Yeah.
That's what brought down like the Ottomans. The Ottomans
Yeah.
couldn't spread information quick enough. Everybody else adopted the printing press, and they refused it, and that was
Yeah.
part of the downfall of their empire. The English came in and
It's
stole all their shit.
yeah, I enjoyed all that stuff.
As they
The
do
Ottoman
everywhere else.
the Ottoman Empire ruled the world at one time. It's hard to
Well,
imagine, but
much of the world.
Yeah, their side, yeah.
yeah. And just to think that a thing like that brought them down, crazy, isn't that?
Well, that's how things move on. Like this AI thing, it's another thing, isn't it? Like, oh no, scary, scary, scary. You don't know until it comes around. Like, I mean, people used to shit themselves. Can you imagine somebody walking along? They've had horses and oxen pulling things, and all of a sudden, this bloody steam thing comes along the road. What the? You would shit yourself.
Where I'm from, they still do like steam tractor pulls. So like, I grew up watching big giant
All right.
steam tractors. Like,
I've done
it's basically like a steam
I've done
train,
plowing
but
on farming and
wheels.
stuff. Yeah, I did for a very short time, only a couple of goes, plowing with tractors and things like that. Like, and they used to have the steam ones there, and they were brilliant. The hell of it was good fun. Like,
Well, at nighttime,
enjoyed it.
when they do the shows, they throw sawdust into the boiler, and then it would shoot
Yeah.
sparks all out the smokestack, just filling the night sky with like little sparks everywhere.
Yeah, good fun, man.
Yeah,
I
I grew up
enjoyed
with all
those.
that kind of thing. I grew up around farm equipment, all kinds of antique
I did.
stuff.
Yeah,
My grandfather has all kinds of, had all kinds
we
of stuff.
had
They still have, my grandmother has hit and miss engines.
yeah, we had a school mate of mine. Well, he wasn't a mate. I hated the little shit when we left school and stuff. And he was an apprentice on the farms and combine harvesters, tractors, that sort of thing. And he was learning how to be a fitter, mechanic, engineer on that kind of stuff, And this bloke told him that he was working on the combine harvester, and this bloke said, "Do not loosen that bolt." And he loosened that bolt, and that bolt went up through his chin and up out through the top of his head. He was
Huh.
about 17. Yeah, that was the end of that. That was all she wrote. Yeah,
I had a cousin who was riding on the fender while his dad was mowing the hayfield with a hay bind. It hit a bump. He fell off the fender right into the hay bind.
Oh, not good. Oh my
I
god.
just think it was like a mower with like the big combine
Yes,
spinner
yeah,
thing on the
yeah.
front. That's a hay bind. Yeah, it just ripped him to pieces.
Yeah.
What was he? 9 years
You're not
old.
gonna with that.
Yeah.
Oof.
That's going to leave a mark. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna need more than a paracetamol and some. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still remember going to his funeral. That was a closed casket. There was no.
Yeah, you're not looking at that. You're not allowed to look at that. Well, I don't suppose there was much in there, to be fair.
No, that was a bin bag.
Yeah.
But shit like that happens all the time here. Kids going into the silos and then they sink into the corn and drown.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
nearly did that a few times. Yeah.
The gases in the silage.
Yeah,
Gas
you
on it.
don't think you're a kid, see? We've done it. Chasing mice.
Falling in
Yeah.
the silo or the muck pit.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a silage pit. That's another good one.
Yeah.
We put one of the guys. We used to call him Cecil. He looked like Joe 90, and we put him in a sack and we strung him out over the silage pit, and we just left him there to get out. Like,
Oh,
Well,
God.
Here in America, we use those tall silos. So you see barns and you see those big like white torpedo things.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
taller than the ones we had. Yeah.
So we have a blower that blows the silage up all the way to the top and then it falls all the way down the side. But people go up there to check it and the gas rises up and it basically just you pass out and just die.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Good grief. No, we had grain
Oh, that thing.
silos, but not like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have pits usually, or you just stack it up and then blanket it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you used to have towers.
I used to watch a lot of. I can't think of his name. There's a farmer there in the UK. He's big on the Pemberton farm.
No, I don't know. I wouldn't know. I probably.
Yeah, I know he's
wouldn't.
on the coast. Or I think he's on the East Coast, England
Yeah.
somewhere. But he has a big
Probably
old
a
farm. He does a show.
Probably a couple of them like that.
Dairy farm. Tom
I
Pemberton.
wouldn't-
I missed a comment there, Wolf. I just saw it there. So Gucci was right, Andy. It's more of an organ disappointment thing. I don't know what that was about.
What's that?
I just saw a comment in the chat. So Gucci was right, Andy. It's more of an organ disappointment thing. I don't know what that was about. What we were talking about at the time. But anyway, yeah.
I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see that one.
It's 20 minutes ago, brother.
All right.
Yeah.
That's way beyond my concentration point.
I saw it there. But yeah, you're a bit late for that party.
I don't do 20 minutes ago. Again, as I said earlier, the cop stopped me and said, "Now, where were you on the?" I have no fucking idea. I got pulled up by a friend of mine who used to do in the supermarket. He was like security, and he would sit at a desk, you know. And I'd fucked off one day on. I was on a Wednesday. I'd fucked off, caught the bus home, and I hadn't paid for my groceries. And when I
It's
went,
not
back-
lag. It's not lag, Wolf. I've been out of the room for a minute and come back.
Yeah. When I came
Sorry,
back,
man.
it's all right. He pulled me up for it, and he said, "Oh, I'm blah blah blah." This and that. I can't remember being here on Wednesday. This was on the Friday, right? 2 days later. I can't remember being on Wednesday. I don't think it was me. No, he said, "I don't think you would do anything like that. It's not your kind of thing." You know. I said, "No, you know." So he went back to his desk, and I'm with my missus, and we walked around a bit. And I said, "No," I said, "I got to sort this out." So I went over and I asked him, "Have you got anything to show me that would show me that it was me, like a video or something?" He said, "I've got the printout of the receipt because I done my shopping on these self checkout things, you know." And he showed me the receipt, and I went, "Oops, that's me. Let's go pay for it." Right. What happened was that I'd gone there and I paid for it, but I was in a mad rush to go and catch a bus, and I hadn't paid for it. I just took the shopping and buggered off. See?
You haven't cleared it all the way. You thought
Yeah,
you did.
so
but you didn't.
I thought I'd done it. So He said, yeah, that's what I thought you'd done. So we went and paid for it, blah, blah. But it was like 2 days later. Can you imagine me getting pulled up with the cops 3 weeks later?
Well, nowadays
I couldn't
we have
even
like,
remember being in town, which is 4 miles away from my house. I have to catch a bus. I couldn't even remember being in town 2 days earlier. I couldn't remember
Yeah,
it.
they already factor shoplifting into their expenses.
Yeah, but I would.
You've already paid for
I'm
it.
not there. I'm not there to say fuck them. They're a big company, you know. I'm
Right,
not like that. Why would I do that? I don't need
yeah,
to.
I'm
You know?
always gonna pay my way. Like,
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's a different thing. You did an accident. You
Yes,
accept
he
the
knew that. Yeah,
but
he
if
walked
you
away
had,
and let me
like,
get off with it.
but
He
nowadays
walked-
that's the case that they can just 2 days later come up. Hey, come here a minute. You didn't pay for this. Like we have now a problem with what they're called flock cameras. They're putting cameras everywhere. They're just giving people tickets. It's like this little camera setup that takes a picture of the driver, the plate, and everything, and then
Yeah.
just mails you a ticket.
Yeah,
them
I think
everywhere.
we are. I think Andy might know more than us than I would do.
We've had that for years, Gads. We've got
I think
AI
we are
cameras now.
about
Yeah.
the most surveyed place in Europe. I think we are.
Oh, I
Yeah.
wouldn't be
I
surprised.
think we
You're
are.
the most liberal, but then also like kind of the most dystopian with it when it comes to surveillance.
Yeah,
state.
so
They've got AI cameras now, which are also equipped with night vision. So it doesn't matter if it's night or day; they can see straight into
What-
the driving area. They can see
Right.
if you've got your seatbelt on. They can see if you've got your phone in your hand, and if you
we have
haven't,
them
you
here
get a
at the
ticket.
schools now. The schools all now have like AI detection systems that would detect everybody that comes in and out of the schools if you're looking for like threats and shit like that.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
they
it's
could
been
just have
misidentified.
detectors on your seatbelt that would tell the car if it's plugged in or not, and not fine you. But
It's
just
it's
fine you
mixing up,
instead.
it's
Mm.
mixing up people. So people might look like another person. They'll say this person has a warrant, and then they'll go arrest that person. That it's not even the same person. Then they're
Yeah,
you know,
that
false
was
identity.
one of Pooh Bah's arguments for his racist shit. Was that it didn't recognize black people as being different from another black person. You know?
When that's it too. Yeah, it has a hard time detecting
Full
black
on.
people. Like those,
Oh,
you know, the
fucking
super
idiot.
dark black people.
Mm.
Like there's
Yeah.
ones that have like super dark skin. It has a hard time like recognizing their face.
Yeah.
Like finding the different angles.
I
And stuff
mean,
in it.
I dated a girl who was Zulu, and it didn't last long because we didn't click. Joke. No. You know, oh god.
I
Well,
worked with a
Andy
bunch of
sort of got it, and you know
Asian
they
black
talk
and
like,
white.
oh for fuck's sake, jeez,
Yeah.
I've got to spell it out,
Oh,
guys.
like the
We
Haitian,
didn't
you should hear
click.
the Haitian people talk. It's
Yeah,
like
no, man, we don't get it, brother.
She was about
like,
she was about 6'4" and black as coal. And when she smiled, she looked like a piano in a coal cellar. She was gorgeous. She was stunning. That freaking ID stuff apparently wouldn't recognize somebody like her.
what did you see it whenever it comes to like hand dispensers, the automatic, just the ones that detect somebody's hand for dispensing soap? Like a black guy put his hand under it, just won't dispense anything. A white guy puts his hand under it.
I haven't seen that. That's
I always
embarrassing.
have trouble. That's one thing I always have trouble with. Those things that sense you, like hand dryers, hand soaps, and things like that. They just don't detect me. I have always
Are you
have
black?
trouble with them. No,
Have you thought you're dead?
I
Yeah,
have.
this- you
I
might-
have died twice. Yeah,
You're a zombie.
I think I'm
I-
out of sync with reality or something.
I think that's what it is. Yes.
What's that
Yeah.
one where that kid's like, I see dead people?
Yeah, that's right.
And he's paranormal.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
Bruce Willis in that movie. I just see dead people. Why can't I think what that title of that? Film?
6th Sense.
Sixth Sense. Oh my god, that was
Yeah,
driving me
Sixth
insane. there.
Sense. Yeah.
Oh,
I have
remember that.
died twice, so I think maybe I'm slightly out of sync with reality or something. But yeah, those things just don't detect me.
Slightly out of sync. Yeah.
Yeah, slightly. Yeah, those things don't detect me though. I can wave my hands about all over the place.
Yeah, that could be a heat thing or a sweat thing.
It's
or
light
something, you
detection.
know?
So dark skin usually absorbs light, where white skin reflects it. So
Yeah,
it's looking for
yeah.
the reflection to come back, which then causes the dispense soap. But if the light's getting absorbed, it's just like it's shooting the light straight.
Yeah.
I suppose in comparison to a lot of British people, I've usually got fairly dark skin. I suppose
Mm.
I'm continental. I'm not, I'm not like an Anglo-Saxon Brit. I'm a continental.
Oh God, you're not French, huh?
Well, I am actually. Yeah, so I'm I'm a bit darker skinned than your average probably, but I'm not black or anything.
No, that girl was as black as coal, but she was about 6'2" and I wore heels. She was one of the model types, the type, bus stop. She was a bus stop.
Yeah.
It used to take me about 2 hours to get around her. It was great. But yeah, I've had a few of those girls. I'd never thought of them. Like I'm walking down the street with them, and the thing would recognize me and not her. I wouldn't have thought of that.
No, that's right. It probably would struggle.
Strange.
Yeah.
Very strange.
Yeah, we'd probably struggle with that.
Yeah, you can go, Mal, but she's under arrest. I just robbed the place, isn't it?
Can't differentiate all the different
I suppose they've improved by now.
Contours of the face. Yeah.
Yeah, there's all those little marks that they have, like the little marks at pinpoints, and then draws lines. Kind of make like a mask, but probably can't lock on.
I mean, damn, this girl had little what do you call them? I forgot what they call them. They're like little bumps all over her, on her forehead and her cheeks, and I'm trying to remember. Do you remember a singer who used to sing like that? It was a black guy. I can't remember his name now. Seal.
Oh, Seal. Yeah.
She has that kind of stuff on her face.
I don't know what that. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
Bumps.
Okay.
Bumps. Tribal bumps.
Okay.
She had them, so I don't know why I wouldn't recognize them. Thick as shit.
No.
But it's about the skin absorption of light. So video is capturing light. So it's when a video records something, it's bouncing light back, which then it gets caught by the camera. So if the light isn't bouncing back, it makes it harder to detect.
So racist cameras then.
Yeah, they said about that for a while now.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they'd improved by now.
A light reflection thing, yeah.
We are very much
6 miles down, Oddie. I don't know what the weight of a ball is, but I think you could calculate that. 6.2 miles down, I think, Mariana's Trench at the deepest point.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
I'm not sure the bowling ball would get to the bottom without being crushed.
Well, he's saying it turns out the average bowling ball would float. Would it?
Yeah.
Must have air trapped inside it then.
Well, it's like, I think there's like a cork in the core or something. There's something, like bowling balls only have a shell that's hard. The inside's like a rubbery or cork kind of substance.
I know a joke about that, but I don't know whether I should tell it. Why did girls have 2 holes so close together? So you can carry them like a bowling ball.
Well, but to be fair, there was a girl who said that blokes have 2 heads and they can't use either one of them properly. And the bloke turned around and retorted, "Yeah, but you got 4 lips and you can't fucking shut them up."
Wow. Yeah. Karma's a bitch.
You got 4 lips and you can't keep either of them closed.
That's something like that.
Yeah.
I used to do bowling. Yeah. My ball was the middle wasn't in the middle.
I had a go. I did a few times. Went a few times temping bowling, but I never. It was okay. But
I wanted to be a pro. I had a coach and everything. Yeah. But the place
I was like the lucky one. Like I had 5 siblings at the time because my stepdad's kids, 4 kids, and then my sister. But they all got sent to their grandparents, and I was allowed to go with my parents to the bowling alley on Friday nights, and they give me money for the arcade. I just hang out at the arcade, eat snacks from the bar all night while they played league bowling.
I just changed my PDF to a perfect coloured bowling ball.
You want to what? Sorry?
I just changed my PDF to the perfect coloured bowling ball.
PFP.
Oh, I see.
It's ice cream. It's the ice cream.
What is it? If you turned it round,
it's a bowling ball.
bowling
It
ball.
would look. It would be a face,
Have you
wouldn't
seen?
it? Almost,
I
if you
used
turned it
to.
round.
I had I used to play 3 games in a league. You know, a league game. You play 3 games and you add all the points up, and this would add up over the year and all the rest of it. And my average game was 197 at the time. And when I got to 200, I could think about turning pro. See, and I had a coach who was an Austrian guy. Now the Austrian guy used to pick up a ball out of the rack. You know these balls you get in a rack in a bowling alley. You just pick anything up, and he'd go and play against the Welsh team and play them for money and beat them. But then he wouldn't play for about 3 months. He was brilliant. Right? This was what was it, late 70s as well.
I pulled a 200 when I was like 10, 11 years old. But
Oh, no, if I didn't, if I couldn't roll 200, if I couldn't roll 200, I would cry.
I had
It
the bumper
was,
cards. So whenever they
he was
they split
he
them
was my
together.
coach, and he couldn't get in the Welsh team because he was Austrian. Fucking Muppets, right? So he was teaching me, but I couldn't get in the Welsh team because I was a brokey on the dole. I was unemployed, right? Living in a bedsit. So they didn't want this because they're all businessmen. So I used to just play them for their money and take the money off them. He got. I turned up one day for a coaching lesson from him, and because he was bowling like 210 average once every 3 months, you know. I know some people would know what I'm talking about, but he turned up to give me a coaching lesson, or I turned up to get a coaching lesson from him one day, and he didn't turn up. And by dinner time, I went to find out where he was, and it turned out that he died shagging his missus on the sofa watching the telly the night before.
That's a good
She's in his 50s. He had a heart attack.
I hope the telly was good.
Well, you know, he paid his license, I suppose.
I wonder how long before she realized. I bet she was there just riding away, and all of a sudden, like, yeah, you like it? And then she looks back, and he's freaking dead.
Oh my God, she was a horrible woman. Oh, my God. She was horrible, and she smelled a lot. Yeah, but in the end, the place closed, so I didn't do it anyway. But yeah, I watched 10-pin bowling things in the last couple of months, just now and again, just out of curiosity. And the game has moved on so far now, I would not have a fucking clue. It is so technical.
Round.
Oh, it's bonkers technical, you know. Yeah, it used to be the Finns and the Italians were very good. The Americans used to think they were good until they played the Finns and the Italians, and then they got stuffed. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, sorry.
I'm probably going to shut down in a few minutes now. 1:30. It's getting late.
Yeah, good enough for me.
The loudest farts ever recorded occurred on May 16th, 1972 in Madeline, Texas by Alvin Meshit. The blast maintained a level of 194 decibels. I thought it was serious till I read the last name. Sorry, guys.
What was that? Sorry, say it again.
Alvin Meshit. The blast maintained a level of 194 decibels for 1/3 of a second.
Oh God!
Sorry, we're talking about farts earlier.
I was going to say, in the past we'd have had Trobs' stream after this, but has Trobs done any streams lately? I haven't seen any.
It's been 2 weeks now, nothing.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's what I thought. No,
I told him to come here.
I don't think he's been up to the mark. Apparently,
he's antisocial.
Yeah, I think he's tainted. Yeah. He's mentally not as adept as he was, but that's just me. I've pulled myself from this channel. Fuck him.
Yeah,
he seems to want to fight with me all the time. I think maybe when you said to him that he's got a thing for dingo, that you might have been right. Never crossed my mind until he said it back to me. I was like, I never thought that, but these days I think of it more and more.
Leave it there then. Yeah, leave it there then.
I'm not going to comment on. I'm not going to comment on that.
I can't say that. He does seem to be arguing for the sake of it.
Yeah.
Lately, I don't know why. Whether he's not feeling the full Monty, or apparently he's not.
He's
for having a fucking job, innit?
Well, he gets anxiety and stuff, and he goes a bit or quite a lot antisocial, and doesn't want to be part of it.
Well,
Yeah.
work's probably draining him, so it's taking a lot out of him.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
it's
true.
yeah. It's hard work working in a supermarket.
Well,
What's
he
his
went
room?
from being like
His
a
room
night.
his room looks like a smoky pub. I mean,
Oh, now
it's-
we're all being judgmental.
I mean,
No,
anybody who
No, I'm
thinks
just-
that
a night
working in a
job where-
supermarket
just
is
an
hard
observation. You know.
So at night he would go out at nighttime and clean office buildings and stuff like that.
I know,
Jump all the way
yeah.
and sweep. So
Mm.
he didn't have to deal with people. It was just him and a secluded night job.
Yeah, that's right. Now he
Like,
does
and
because
now
he's on
he's,
the
now he's
checkout,
dealing
isn't
with
he?
people all the time, every day.
He's on the checkout, isn't he?
Yeah,
Now.
and he can't handle it. He's in
Oh,
the
it,
wrong.
it, it would drive me batty too after a while. Like people are just fucking stupid. Like I
Yeah,
thought
they are.
I know that, but
They're annoying,
fact
aren't they?
is-
After a while.
the fact is, and my argument stands, he is in a customer service job, whether he likes it or not. Or you have to work
Exactly.
really, really, really hard. You haven't got time for the customers. Bullshit. If you
Yeah,
haven't got time for the customers,
you
customers
now.
will leave.
It's just beyond me to hear his side. But yeah, thank you for agreeing. That's like
Oh,
fuck,
you're
man.
in the
That's
wrong
the
job.
norm.
Yeah. He said his manager agrees with him. I said, well, your
Yeah.
manager's in the wrong job as well then.
Yeah,
I know this stuff. It's baby stuff. It's fucking retail, for fuck's sake. It's a customer service focused job. The end. Yeah, work as fast as you like. Get better at it, and then you can introduce more customer service and being polite and nice and tidy and being more helpful. Okay, that's fine. You know, but don't give it up and say it's the customer's fault. You're a fucking idiot.
thank you. Totally agree. Like, and we're not up, but I'm being emotional. For fuck's sake.
No, I'm not being emotional. I know I've studied cues and things like this, like, you know.
We're not English. We don't cue like you.
Hey, I would think that, to be fair, that Trobs would find that quite difficult. He
I
may
think
not
so.
have done,
Yes.
he may not have done initially, but I think over time it would get very tiresome.
But on the flip side of that, yes, in his defense, he may not be the kind of person for it. But on the opposite side, as I did point out, that when he got the job, he loved the way they work. He loved the way
Yeah,
things were done. And
He was quite
looking
positive
forward to
about it, wasn't
really
he?
great, and it was very positive. And then all
Yeah,
of
he
a sudden, reality hits, which
Yeah.
does for everybody in a new job.
Everybody has that. The first couple
Yeah.
weeks, they're all excited
Absolutely.
about school, work,
Yeah.
whatever, and then
You got
after a
it.
while, you get used to the routine. You're just like, this fucking place
Yeah.
sucks because you start noticing everything, feeling.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
Things creep in. But after a while again, he's only been there a couple of months. But after a while again, you find shortcuts. No?
Yeah.
My missus finds
Yeah.
shortcuts.
Mastering.
Exactly.
My missus
Become
has been doing
efficient at your job.
Yeah, my missus has
Familiarity.
been doing it for donkey's years. She's been doing it for about 18 years. You know, she knows the score.
Yeah.
And now
What does she do well again?
people
Does she
think
do
that-
similar kind of thing? Does she?
beg your pardon?
She does a similar kind of thing. She
Well,
works
she's
on
on-
checkout as well.
She's on
doesn't she?
checkouts, she is.
Yeah,
She's on
yeah.
checkouts now, but she's done other jobs beforehand, you know.
Well, that's what Trobs is doing, isn't it? Isn't he on the
I
checkout?
don't know. I don't know what he does.
I believe he said he is. Yeah.
It might be, yeah. And it's the volume and it's the numbers. And like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you get used to it after a while. It might take you a year or two, and then you get used to it, and then you can relax and you can do this. I've met loads of checkout people or people who are doing. They fill in trolleys for deliveries.
I'll
Yeah,
check
you
out
have
a
to
lot
be
of
done.
people.
You have to be done quick because it's
Yeah.
the delivery's got to go out and all that stuff, and they don't like people bugging them, and that's bullshit. No, people make
It's
time.
difficult, isn't it? Because you've got a queue of people and they're all complaining, come on, you're taking too long. Just put it in the bag,
Yeah, I've
Right,
stood, in the
It
queue.
must.
I've stood in the queue in my missus's supermarket, and I've stood like 3 or 4 back, see, and she's doing it. I go, God, they always employ bloody short people. They're so slow. They can't reach the stuff. I don't know why. And people are looking at me like, who the fuck's this wanker? Running his head off. There's a bloody short people. Why don't they employ tall people so they can reach everything and get things through quicker. I got
hate that at my job. At my job, everything's built for short people, and I'm tall, so I had to hunch over.
Oh yeah, yours is the other way around.
The customer bags their own stuff, so relatively speaking, compared to any other checkout person, they have less interaction with the customer anyway.
I agree with that.
You can be penalized at Aldi's for not being fast enough checking people out. And then you have people who want to fart around, try to sit there and make conversation with you. But if you stop and do that, then you're going to get in trouble for stopping, and you're not allowed to at that place.
That's called experience.
That's called poor business ethics.
Yeah,
Aldi's is completely different from any other chain of how they handle business.
Absolutely. And
they
are
completely different from anything Travis has ever done. He worked in just a regular supermarket, stocking shelves and managing some knuckleheads to do that stuff. But it was nothing like the pressure.
Absolutely understand that. Yeah.
All of a sudden, he's got to work for a living. Fuck
completely get that. Well, he wouldn't have seen the public hardly.
Yeah.
Most times, night shift is stocking the shelves and stuff like that.
That's right.
I mean, no,
that's all right. He'll be taken over by self-serve checkout and be somewhere else in Aldi's shortly.
He's just trying stuff, and he needs an income. I mean, you got to do what you
that's right. You got to do what you got to do. I agree with that. You know.
Well, don't complain. Your fucking money's running out, and then you get a job where you have to work for a fucking living. And then complain about having to work for a fucking living and deal with customers that you don't want to deal with. Don't take the job.
Exactly. I give the company the money. You got to be nice.
Instead of doing all that, it's a case of not having the money instead.
Oh, like my job, I've been working.
It's often a case of having to.
Now I've been able to put back $6,000 already because of this new job. Like, I just rattle everything.
You've done what, Gads?
I saved up $6,000 in 6 months.
Oh, well done.
Nice.
That's good. Yeah.
Well played. Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is,
I mean, I had to get on myself sometimes.
About
like $25
about having no money and your money's running out, which he has done. He said, I'm getting a bit concerned now because the money's running down, which is fair enough. I need to look for a job, any sort of fucking job, blah, blah, blah. And then you go in there thinking you're going to take over the fucking place in 6 months. You got another thing coming. These people have been around a long time. Plus,
the one girl
all of a sudden,
their yellow hat, like she's just joking, like because then now people just take orders from me. They ask me what to do and stuff like that. Like I pretty much came in, learned everything, and then now I just do everything as efficiently as possible.
Yes, yeah, and you find little shortcuts, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm just.
Yeah, you find little ways, don't you?
It's muscle memory.
That's what.
Like
that's
I can stand there, like right at a scale, and reach over and grab all my products and just keep moving. And like I'm the fastest. Like when everything's slow and we're back, and the main boss comes in, you see that time's running out. So you go, yeah, like a lot of stuff to do. Be like, hey, Josh, get over there, and I get on the scale, and I just fucking fly through that stuff like nobody else.
Yeah, you can do things like you can go fast on the checkouts. To be fair to the Aldi's, I've been to Aldi's food, and I know a couple of people who work there, right? And I've never seen people quicker than Aldi's on a checkout.
It takes a certain kind of person.
But they have to swap it over the scanner, mate. They don't have to put it in a bag. So the comparison's wrong. You know what I mean? Like,
there are things you can. I mean, it's a numbers game with Aldi because they sell things cheaper. So it's like, volume, isn't it?
When the person's slow. So like in the morning, he's dealing with mostly old people that are coming in there because everybody else is at work. So there's all the elderly coming in there. So he's ringing up the stuff lightning fast, but that they have everything there stacked at the end of his counter. He wants to get somebody else ring up, but that old person's taking forever to put everything in a fucking box and get the fuck out.
Well, what you do is
so you better not serve the old people anymore than Aldi's. We'll pass them on to frickin' Woolies.
Different. Now that was, to be fair to him, in his argument, he didn't mention it, and I didn't mention it. That there are demographics are different in different supermarkets. Like we have a.
we have. They're from a about 8
Aldi's
a.m.
here,
to
for
about
example,
11.
who go to 100 miles an hour. You won't get many pensioners in there who haven't been out all week and are looking for a little chat and a gossip and a bit of shopping and pass the time of day. You're not going to get them in Aldi's. You're going to get them in our other supermarkets. We got Morrison's here. They'll do it in there. You know, that sort of thing. It's different kind of people with different
Well,
supermarkets.
Aldi's is mostly for poor people. That's how we see it here. It's like that's where
Sorry?
the poor people shop.
Wow,
Yeah,
it's not like that here. We all crave to go there for your Wednesday and Saturday specials where they sell hardware in the center of the grocery
You
supermarket.
should see the videos of U.S. Walmarts and Costco's and stuff like that once. You should see how big the big stores are. Like they make anything you guys have look like just nothing, basically.
Yeah,
yes,
aware of that
yeah,
with Costco and
yeah.
Walmart. So
I've seen
the megas too. Of course they are.
I haven't seen them
And
in
they're cheaper than everybody
America, to be
else.
fair. I've seen them in I've seen videos of them in China, and it's like it's like walking into a fucking town.
Well,
We don't have
people
mega
there-
massive Audis. We just have 100 of them within about 4 suburbs. There's shitloads of Audis
Yeah,
everywhere.
we have those. Yeah, that's what we have. Yeah, lots of them rather than big ones.
Aldi and Lidl are both German companies.
Yeah,
They're
they're
both
brothers.
brothers. Yeah,
Yeah.
they compete.
One did
Oh,
east, I think one did west or whatever.
But yeah, I just no, he needs a different job if he can't do that. They do
Well,
things like you can
he
go
is
like
getting
fuck
old
on the
now.
checkout, right?
I mean,
But
he's
if
in
the
his 40s,
person isn't
like,
keeping up, and the person is an older person and they're a bit slow loading, all you have to do is press a little button and the whole thing stops. So
that's not how
you're-
the counters work here. A lot
sorry,
of the counters here are just like wooden counters. There is no like the belt thing, but like once you get to the checkout itself, it's just like the scanner, and then it's just like a wooden table basically with all this stuff sitting on the end.
yeah, and you just load it up and yourself like. But if
He'd
it
be-
gets too
he'd-
full, you can stop it.
He'd probably be better off with an overnight cleaning job, like cleaning offices or something where there's no people, it's empty.
I don't know.
I
I'm
do
just,
like night shift
I don't
jobs.
know
Like
well
it's just
enough.
a whole different group of people.
Yeah.
It's just a whole
Yeah.
different feeling when you're out at like 3 a.m. and stuff like that. Everybody else is sleeping. That it's just eerily quiet everywhere. I like it.
Yeah. Hey, doesn't it suck to have to work for a living? Especially when you were just complaining a few weeks before that you were struggling for money and you were worried about the money, and then you go out and you get a job and you start fucking moaning about it. You've been there 2 months.
There's
It
a lot
might
of
not
people-
be the
Yeah,
best.
fucking
It
good.
might not be the best money too, Mal. He might, although
course it's not.
he's obviously got an income. It might not be much. It's going to take a long time to get back on your feet. Maybe,
People in retail who earn money are the people at the top and the shareholders.
Of course, yeah.
Yep, we should
Nobody
all
else
be
does.
careful.
It's a bit like chefs and things like that. Everybody gets screamed at and shouted at, and they get paid pocket money. The only person getting any money is the one at the top. We all know that. You just got to get on with it.
But it's hard to make money in the food industry anyway.
Yeah, you don't make money there unless you're at the top. Yeah, it's small margins. That's why Aldi does the volume. They've gone the volume route.
Well, it's
Yeah,
stuff.
I just no. He's just wrong. The end.
I didn't realize it was in the wind.
Yeah, he's wrong. His personality doesn't suit whatever. I don't know. His attitude doesn't suit.
He's not a people person. Like he's more of a.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough.
I think if you could find a good factory job like I have, which after a while you get built up, like he wants to be fast, go kind of deal. That's like how it is in a lot of factories. They want you to go, but you don't have to do a lot of people.
Yeah,
You
I've
get
worked
put
in
in an
factory.
area. You're
Yeah.
told to put this widget together, inspect this or whatever, and just do that all day long. Go to
Yeah.
break, lunch, done.
Yeah. I've worked in 2 factories. Yeah.
Yeah, I done a
I
cabinet
worked in-
factory and now a food factory. I like
I
the food
worked
one.
in
People think factory.
I worked in a
we've got
machine shop on nights for years. That was a dirty, horrible dungeon of a place. But I
Yeah.
used to.
We
enjoy it.
worked in a copper wire factory, and it was like people say, "Oh, working in a factory, piece of bloody piss." You'd stand around doing this. You want to have a dib at it.
From now on, a few things of what else you've done, Gads. I just can't picture you being a person that would enjoy factory work. Like you've done farming,
I've done a lot of
machinery, and all that shit.
Like, when I worked with my uncle, he was like a hard dude. Like when it comes to like barring rock, digging holes, mixing concrete, wheel bearing concrete, putting up steel, like industrial fencing and stuff like that. Like it's hard work.
Yeah. Do you do it all by hand? Fuck,
yeah.
we do it by mini excavator here.
Well,
no.
We dig the holes with a skid loader with an auger on it. But sometimes you gotta dig those holes by hand too.
No, we had
the fence posts in my backyard. I just malleted a tube of steel into the ground and then put the holes in there.
I did all the industrial like kind of fencing where it was like prisons, airports, police stations. Like that shit got like just the line post alone was put 3 feet in the ground. Like the corner post.
Yeah,
like,
depth of a spade.
42 inches deep. Like
we used to put them down the depth of a spade.
But it comes into your freeze line. So how far does the frost go down? You have to be below the frost line, or the frost will just pick the post up and just pull it out of the ground.
Now you're beyond me. Frost goes down. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's stuff you get in the freezer.
And then where I'm at, it's a lot of limestone and other hard stone.
Yeah.
Stone.
So
when I put fences up on the mountains up in Scotland, it wasn't limestone. I can assure you, it was fucking granite. And when you hit it, you moved because you weren't going through it.
Well, I'd use or rock drill. I'd sit there with the rock drill, just drilling holes through the rock, just so we could put posts down, and then you put like a quick adhesive mortar down in there around the edges.
Oh, we just moved and dig another one.
Or through concrete. I've done a lot of rock drilling and concrete stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it was mostly industrial stuff, like around like big giant fuel tanks, like at Sunoco stations and stuff, where they keep all the fuel storage and shit like that. Airports.
I think
Harrisburg Airport.
Most of we did was around farms and building sites.
That's the most annoying part of my day, having to leave site to go and get fuel from the survey down the road to come back and fill up the excavators.
We did.
That's double handling.
We didn't do fuel. Our excavator was me, crowbar and a shovel, spade.
Like I said, my job relies on efficiency, and I am a slack bastard, but I'm slack because of knowledge and efficiency.
It was about
That's why I got
17
ahead where I am. I've turned all their stupid methods into actual working methods. That's about it.
My days were just like go. A lot of times it's just my uncle and I. So for years, I was basically the grunt. I wheeled all the concrete. I did all the extra labor. Like
my grunt keeps fucking reversing his front end loader into things like fucking conveyor belts and the fucking other lucky excavator.
My uncle sat in his loader digging all the holes all the time. I just stood outside with a spade, moving all the dirt into piles.
Oh, I used to dig the holes. I had to dig the holes with a crowbar that was nearly as big as me. I was only 17. It was like a stick.
It's called a digging bar.
Oh
I've used digging bars where you rip the calluses right off your hands using them.
And the thing is, like, you're in a t-shirt on the side of a mountain
I didn't even
north of Scotland, right? And I got this crowbar that's sticking to my hands because it's nearly as big as me, but there's frost on it, and you're digging at, but you're in a t-shirt and it's snowing, and you don't care.
My boss couldn't be fucked changing the skirt which stops overflow on a conveyor once a night shift in the rain, so he had me there shoveling underneath the conveyor for 10 hours in wet weather gear.
I've done tons of jobs like that. You get tons of jobs like that because you got no education. When you got no education, you get the brute force jobs.
I was young and dumb at the time. It was a 10-minute job to fucking repair this bit of rubber skirt. But instead, he got me shoveling all night long, motherfucker. I still remember it 20 years later.
Kind of my family's business, but I got in trouble, so therefore I lost 50%.
Yeah. That's the way it works when you haven't got anything. They give you a shovel. They give you 2 shovels until you take your pick. That confuses you.
Because I wanted to be young and kind of like be a bit rowdy around 18, 19. I lost basically millions of dollars worth of company.
Well done.
Yeah,
Oh,
that happens. And
shit
then
happens.
my cousin got my share, and then he turned into a real asshole and just torment me every day until I snapped on him, and then he had me fired
Mm.
for my own
Yeah,
family.
well,
He would torment me every day, and then if I said anything back to him, he'd go tell his mom, and then she'd tell my uncle, and then he'd yell at me. Little conniving little shit.
Oh, I wish my family had yelled at me. Right,
He's such a two-faced rat.
Andy must be sitting there falling asleep. I'm going.
I am. Yeah, I'm past it. Well, I have to keep turning my mic off because I keep yawning.
Sorry for
Obsession
boring
with
you to
the movie.
death.
Watch the movie tomorrow. If you guys are keen, freaking
Yeah.
my daughter watched the trailer of it with me. So yeah, even though it's a horror, we might be both watching it together as well.
Yeah,
But, yeah, man, it looks good. It's still in the cinema here though, so I don't fuck knows how he's getting it to play on Discord. But, yeah,
So
awesome.
what do? You all sit around watching the movie, is it?
It's on Discord. It's in
See,
my
I'm
computer
fucking
TV
terrible.
screen. So
I'd get kicked out too.
it's all right. You can have your mic on and you can chat like you're in the same room, but no one generally does.
Last time he had it where you couldn't enable your mic. It was blocked. All mics were blocked last time.
Yeah, I'd have to switch my mic
right.
off.
Normally he has
my missus goes
available.
mental. I sit there watching a film and I analyze it and I go, no, they can't do that. See, that would no. See, that's not scientific.
I fell asleep through last week's movie about halfway. So I got up for it early, like normal, but got up too early. Which section?
There was a cuck section. He heard a noise and he comes downstairs. Here, the black dude was screwing the one lady, and then all of a sudden the guy comes walking out. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I downloaded it and watched the whole movie again later that night because, I figured someone was going to be talking about it.
So funny, the cuck. I wasn't expecting the cuck to come walking out.
Which movie are you talking about, Gaz?
Little brother.
I didn't see that, did I? No, I don't think so.
Nah, I don't think you were there last week. Yeah.
I'm up in the morning. I got to make the dogs cook his food and stuff like that. Like so.
Yeah.
Hey, it's been fun.
You should make them cookies now.
A good crew.
Yes, good times. We always have a good time. Take care, guys, and see you all next week. Hopefully, same place, same time. Take care. See you all later. Thank you for joking. Thank you for coming, everybody.
Good night in Spanish. Buenas noches.
Okay. Buenas noches.